All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are completely late today. It's been interesting week of developments for all parties involved. So we are jumping right in to Group A, round. It's not even round two. It's round one. Why does it say round two? This is round one, the very beginning, the starting of it all. I'm Forco Jester. With me is No Bun again. So it's just me and my inner thoughts. Going to be musing a little bit here and there about our Group A round one start. So you can see we're into round 23. Already 2 people eliminated here in Group A. At least I assume it's Group A. I was told it's Group A. I want to say that the spectator mode has slightly changed with that patch that we had this week. We had a minor adjustment patch with a few little buffs here and there, but yeah, not entirely too sure. The star placement looks a lot more consistent, a lot more bright these days, as Wussel is likely going to run over this mage player. Where's tournament chat? Tournament chat! There it is. Stream is up. There we go. Cool. Done and done. Alright, so let's get caught up a little bit right here. Immortal is doing very well in the first round. Double Dragon, Heartless Assassins with some Warlocks and Insects splattered here and there. Picked up his Sand King, not entirely too sure when, but would have been within the last few rounds as he is at 9. Majority of the crew is at 9. Looks like Shadowfax couldn't cut it here in week 1. Cosmin, DI, looks like he dropped out as well. The 13 health, I don't know, Beck, call him Beck. Yeah, Beck. Looks like he's going to be really fighting for his life up against 15 health. Why, though? This is the mage player we just saw Wussel run over. And, well, he has the 6th magic. He has these coddles in the back. Well, the one coddle, I guess. Coddles, Shadow Fiend, Crystal Maiden. But that's it's not cutting it. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to beat up these Brawnies. And they will not. Won't die. Found Sand King, round 15. Damn, look at you, Immortal. We just joined the game, so it was a close guess, only off by 9 rounds. Not bad, not bad. Nobody can go out, but why, though, we'll still sit at 15. Immortal, as I said, still sitting pretty at 80. We're not going to get to see items because we dropped super late. But double Shivas are refreshers, some Bloodthorns coming out. And why is our mages not working out very well here? Well, 1-star Morphling. We got the double, 1-star Disruptor. Target Buddy is actually moving backwards to try to keep these guys nice and healthy. The Crystal Maiden in the corner over the Coddle in case there's any pudges. Are there any pudges? I don't, one. About 1 player with pudge, and that's Knaz there. So, I don't know, the 6 mages seem alright. We even got these Bloodbounds in. That's probably because of a cap. Yeah, you see the cap there on the Morphling there as well. So, why are we not running people over? Well, Knaz is the only person with that pudge. You can see the Crystal Maiden got hooked right out from the corner. But 1-star Morphling's not likely doing any good, and the Storm Spirit is falling short there as well. 3-star Druids in the front with Heartless Hunters, it seems, this one. So that's probably going to be the nail in the coffin here for Sir Beck, and yeah, he's going to be out. Oh, beat out Why though? No, he didn't. That's weird. Why though? Losing microsecond later. That puts us into a top 4 situation. So rest in peace, mages. Why though was Hunter Brawny. So the 6 Brawny in the front line, 3 Hunter in the back with the double dragon. 2 double dragon players then, since Immortal has them as well. Zin. At 6 health, also 6 mages, has a 3-star IO, so has a druid in there as well. It's going to be a druid with a summoner base. Ooh, 3-star mages. You can see why Beck had so much trouble dealing out the damage. This guy's been collecting them all. Almost has that 2-star Keeper on top of things, although the Keeper does just immediately melt up against Knaz. So Knaz beats 1 mage, looking to beat the next. That's a Lich bouncing around. We saw an ult there somewhere. But Doom on the Crystal Maiden. I mean, not that there's really a good Doom target for Zin here, but Doom on that Crystal Maiden actually not doing him any favors, but it doesn't matter. Runs him over anyways. 6 magic, 4 primordial, 2 summoner with a refresher bear. The bear not really putting up numbers. Hell, did we even get that bear off? There it is. Auto attack. Yeah, who knows? So, alright. Immortal! Who the hell just chunked you for 30 health? Knaz, it must have been Wussel. Wussel with the 6 knights. Beat up the assassins, the 4 assassins. 4 assassins this late in the game were diversifying, looking for things like warlocks and heartless, and Immortal's only at 9. Knaz now at 10. We're gonna stick here with, well, it's somebody's going out here. We'll stick with Knaz and Wussel. We'll see what power Wussel has, but that Shiva, you can see that immediately going off. Lifestealer trying to pop here as well. We have an axe now dunking for Knaz on top of things. And, well, he's gonna get 1, so 1 alley-oop, and he was done. Trying to now bust through the bunkers into the, why does Knaz have bunkers? What is he hiding in the bunkers? Doesn't seem to matter. Wussel just doesn't take damage, and that will be it for Knaz. He doesn't have hunters. He had 4 brutes. Maybe there was a tech switch at some point there. But Immortal now losing against both opponents remaining, as the mages ran over our assassins here as well. So we joined the game at round 23 with Immortal at 99 health. And 5 rounds later, he's sitting down at 43. Items are looking all right. We got a cloak. Who's the cloak on? Viper? 26 kill Viper with a cloak? That's all right. We got Shiva's up front with the Brood Mother, the sacrificial insect, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know about sacrificial. She gets the babies off. Little spider legs. Yeah, maybe not sacrificial. Maybe that's the wrong word. But that should be a bunch of insects kind of just flooding the board. I'm not entirely too sure Immortal has enough to deal with that. Definitely doesn't look like he has really any effect for that one. So that's another 16. That wasn't even with the real person. That was with the clones. What are these two actually still battling out over? Well, all right. Wussel will once again just kind of run over his opponents with the 6 knights. 6 knights up against mages, up against assassins. You would expect the assassins to hit a little harder. That's what they're just supposed to counter. Ooh. I don't know about that Heart of Tarask, but a Radiance for Wussel on the front line of a 3-star Omni Knight. 10,000 damage Luna. Luna doesn't even have the cap. It's just Mask of Madness Luna. 3-star Abaddon on top of it. Okay. This is looking dire here for round 1 Immortal. 10,000 damage Luna. Chaos Knight? No, where's Bat? Bat died super early. Wow. All right. Don't know what happened to the Bat there. But Wussel versus Immortal. It's Knights and Assassins. I have no idea what the default angle is. I kind of borked it, guys. Yeah, I'll go with that. All right. Radiance on the Omni Knight. If the Omni Knight goes down anytime soon, and he is actually dropping, that would be a really good boon there to Immortal, and there he goes. There goes the Radiance on top of it. You can see the Spitfire trying to melt down here on top of things. The Void's getting enthralled. Void Spirit standing back up, but is this enough for Wussel? There's a lot of red on the board. Immortal actually holding strong here on this one. The Necrolite not able to really heal the Abaddon. Abaddon will pop, but he dies in the percentage damage, and Wussel will not beat the Assassins today. Congratulations, Immortal. Take it home first with finally the 6th Assassin Void by the end of it all. That must have come together for you like right at the end. 1-star Enigma at the ready. So what did you have? You had the 2-star Templar Assassin. You must have had the Void in check, and then you just found the Enigma, something along those lines. Yeah, you swapped out a 2-star Stark for it to keep the dragons in, which actually might have been your saving grace with those Mortimer kisses. So well done, well done, well done. That means round 1 is done. Congratulations. Like I said, sorry for the late start here, ladies and gentlemen, but we did get to it by the end of it all. There we go. All right. So as I said, I'm Forecourt Jester. Looks like I'll be flying solo again with you today. Immortal, if you were listening, maybe you can explain how those voids came into existence, since they didn't exist a few rounds ago, but glad you found them and stemmed the tide. Looks like Group I is pretty good to switch to if Group A is finished, so let's go check out Group I. Round 6. Oh, boy. No, I must be offline. View friends list. Yep. I love it how Steam signs me out of my friends list repeatedly. I have no idea. Okay, that looks better. It's round 26. Group I. Let's go check out what they're up to, guys. It is muted. Wonder why Steam likes to sign me out of my own friends list. It's a little strange. All right, well, a party of nobodies fighting here in round 26. Very similar situation to what we had in Group A. There we go. Sunsmile! Oh, we just missed Sunsmile and Depresso. It looks like Group I had a market spot, so somebody didn't check in at the end. But Nirvana up there at the top, sitting at 51 health. Looking good with the Heartless Hunters. Has Void in. 3 Void players in this lobby. Shame up in second, JSM third, and CCEK sitting at fourth. I guess we'll be here with Adrian sitting at fifth. Looking for this Druid Summoner Brute comp to put up some numbers, but he's going to have to deal with that Faceless Void in the corner. Only catches 3. Not the worst for the Void, but definitely not the best. He actually jumps over, finds a Nessix. Probably got caught up by a Pudge there, but it does look like the Druids are beefy enough to start rolling over, and there's going to be the Golem on top of things as well. So, Nirvana. It's going to be a hurtful hit. What, 12? 14 damage. Well done, well done, well done. Adrian will live to see another day. The rest of the board kind of evening out again. 12 and 14 as CCEK will take a win on that one. The Clone, I don't know. I don't think the Clone won. Looks like GSM won that one there as well. So health pools are coming to a bit of a head. 9 units, 10 units, 10 units only on Nirvana. 9 here for Adrian with not really any kind of cash to do much about it. 2 upgrades for the Assassins. No, not for the Assassins. This is our Vigilant Void with the Hunters. I saw a 3-star Storm Spirit for our Magic. GSM sitting there with 6 Magic on 2 3-stars. 3-star Tide? Hello? Okay, we're going to have to pop over to GSM because he has a 3-star Tide in solos. What kind of magic is this? Oh, what a heartbreaking situation! It's not even going to cast! Oh, rest in peace, Tide Hunter. Get silenced, get stunned. No Tide with Refresher happening here. And if GSM goes out because of that, it doesn't look like there's going to be enough stars on the board to even scratch him. But, oh my goodness. Gotta feel bad about that one. Immortal had the Void Spirit for a while. He rolled down for the last round. I decided to pick up the Enigma. And, well, it's a pretty safe bet, isn't it? Adrian out as CCEK will take that win. Nirvana to beat the bot. So we're into our top 4 situation here for Group I, ladies and gentlemen. I really want to see this 3-star work. I really do. 3 cells away for 3 seconds times 2. This also looks like a baller, doesn't he? 3-star tie, that's right, Lapata. And nothing came of it. Disruptors everywhere. Disruptors everywhere. Are we at 10? We're not even at 10. I'm impressed we actually have this many alliances with 9, and one of them is the Tide Hunter, and it's not scaled. Or Warrior. So what? The double human from Crystal Maiden and Coddle. What's giving us double Heartless? Lich and Necrolite. There you go. So Necrolite Disruptors, your Warlocks. There's one hit. Oh, is he going to get the second? Or I guess he already blew that load. That was beautiful. That 3-star Tide essentially locking people down between, what, 4 and 5 seconds or so, depending on the hits. What a massive play. Whew. Not sure the last time I saw Knight with several 3-stars on level 9. Yeah, it was pretty boastful there, wasn't it, Immortal? 3-star Storm is okay, but Tide. Ugh, what face. CCEK will still continue on. That's a 2-star Necrophos. I doubt we're doing much with this Razor. I guess we're holding on to it for a possible 3-star for GSM, but yeah, good luck with that one. All right, 3-star Queen of Pain. This is our Assassins player here. Assassins puts in Brawny with 35 kills. This must have been a tech switch at some point. but has the Void here on top of it. Let's see, Spitfire. Spitfire has all 35 kills. Never mind. That's interesting. Gets silenced, gets thrown up in the air by JSM in that 3-star tide, and that's going to be it. Fight over. All right. Let's go over back to Nirvana. Let's go back over to Nirvana. Nirvana holding strong. This could bring us down to top 2 pretty quick here. That's more than 7 stars on board. So it will be Nirvana versus JSM as CCEK gets 4th here in Group I. Shame to take home 3rd. Tide 3 was a little bit of RNG, yeah, I'll say, but that's also a super expensive unit, Slash. Can you think of this? That's what, 9 times 4? 36 cost unit. It's insane. So if he gets silenced again and killed, none of this matters. I might argue that if he had a Black King bar, this is the perfect situation for it. But because both sides do have their disruptors out, but mango trees and barriers and even a good old tombstone there in the middle. Looking at the Tide. Tide doesn't get silenced. Neither side actually. Well, okay, that's going to be the Chrono Cube, but that won't matter. That's going to be one heck of a roll because it just doesn't even matter. Like, the mages just run them over. Nirvana's going to take enough to die. Oh, just end the round. He won. Go next. Pretty much. Those were some of the quickest late round fights I've ever seen. And that would be it. Grand total of 3 Void players by the end of it all. 2 of them Heartless Hunters. One with the 6 Hunter. Other with the 4 Heartless. But the 6 Assassins just kind of fell too flat against the might of the Mage. Look at this comp. 3-star Tide. Essentially, by the time everybody's feet hit the ground, they were done. It was over. Crazy. Insane. It's wonderful. But, yeah, those are some of the fastest late night rounds I've actually seen. There it is. All right, so we have caught up. I don't think there's any more groups. Nope, everybody's out of groups. So with groups done here in round 1, we will be putting up a timer here for round 2. It's probably something like 7 minutes until we have our next round. We will be here from the start, and we will be obviously talking to you wonderful chatters as well. But if I may wait for the patch notes here, here's some itemized changes. These were the patch notes from 3 days ago. It was a very sneaky patch. I don't even remember the announcement about it, to be honest. I just looked up at one of my update channels, like, hold on, there was a patch 3 days ago. Yeah, so just a few bugs, a few tweaks. Legion Commander has taken a bit of a base damage increase. Good for her. Attack damage maximum has gone up as well as the minimum. And Legion Commander no longer receives a buff when a blood-bound ally dies, but still buffs all blood-bound allies when she dies. Yeah. All right. If you don't have Master of None yet, it got a little bit harder to get. Trying to find those 11 alliances for the achievement just got a little bit harder. Boop. There you go. Just got a little bit harder with that change, with the Legion Commander change. So yeah, Sand King got buffed. Not only did does he start with more health, but the attack rate buff there as well. And then Shadow Shaman has, like, this has been like 3 patches in a row. It's had just tweaks. And I believe they've all been buffs because Shadow Shaman's wards were buffed. And then I think his health was buffed or his attack was buffed. And now they're getting buffed again. So more health on Shadow Shaman. His attack rate is stayed the same, but his attack damage has gone up. A pretty hefty amount. You can see plus 10 on the bottom, plus 10 on the max, but scales up to plus 40 at the top. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. This is an interesting one. Round 16 item tier odds changed to just flat tier 3. So I guess people getting tier 4 items in round 16 might statistically be doing better than a lot of people without luck. That's the only way I can read that one. Arcane Boots cooldown looks real good if you like Arcane Boots, and you should if you have a nice warrior on the front line, especially if you're going to be clumped up. These Arcane Boots are going to be great. The Armlet nerf buff, I don't know. There's not a lot of people that run armlets. I can really only say run armlet on like healing comps or brawnies, because brawnies don't really care too much about the lost health over time. And barricades no longer block more damage than their health, so this means that barricades technically got weaker, but I can't imagine anybody's ever gonna not pick barricades for a lot of these comps. So good stuff, good stuff. Blink Dagger got extra mana return, loss of enemy attack speed increased for Eye of Skadi, maybe a bit more interesting to look at now, especially on things like Medusa, although it won't work on Luna, but that's fine. Force Staff is a buff, right? If it takes 50% longer to get to wherever you're being pushed, it's essentially a stun, right? So 50% longer stun, it's pretty good. Satanic, I still don't see a lot of people ever picking it up. And then Vanguard got nerfed because Vanguard's just insanely good item. 4 insects got buffed, but yeah, again, not really convinced anybody's going to go that. All right, here's our scoreboard for round 1. We have our next game in 4 minutes or so. I got 3 minutes on the timer. I'm going to start joining lobbies. Guys, Immortal, well done. You can see our group A from 1 to 8. We're going to get that going here in just a sec. So, 3 minutes. See you guys soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's the top of the hour. It's the man with the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still missing somebody in the party. But just to throw you guys to the scoreboard again, We should be going into the Group A round once more. Immortal picking up, well, everybody in this first round picking up first. We have 9 people in first. What's up with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's actually 8. We're just tied for some reason. There's no 5th place in this, I guess. Weird. But yeah, we're getting everybody in, and looks like they are joining, so we should be ready to go here in just a moment. But yeah, good start for a lot of these guys. Luna and her frickin' her. Yep, he's coming into this. I haven't actually seen him in a while. Like, he got all the way into the finals and then just never showed up on stream again after that. It was magical. Yeah, Ixanim, Witchboy, Immortal, and the random elusive letter K. Looks like they're all going to be composing round 2 here of Season 7. So, Season 6 was heck of a blast. You know, we had a lot of patch updates, a lot of game updates, and then we finished things off last week with the Duos tournament, which was mega fun. It was very well received by the Duos community. Definitely had different people showing up to that one. You can tell that the crowds are definitely split into things like the solo players and the duo players, but it was a lot of fun regardless. Got to meet a lot of the duo superstars and the lords of the White Spire there. And now we're back to the solos because we got our weekly stuff. As well, our sponsor tonight, Lynx Back Alley Brawl, they got their tournament rolling in about 4 hours. So, you know, they help us out. We help out them a little bit. I think that's one is with Foreign Sticks. And Anne? I think random Anne going to be throwing her voice into the commentary. I think we're good. We're good, yeah? Nobody's telling me that I can go, but I really just want to hit this button. Multiplayer, private. I guess it doesn't really matter. Humans only. Your party must be full to make Battle Pass progress. Wow, really? I didn't know you could have a duos. Oh, that's why it's duos. There we go. Standard, private, humans only. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. I'm just going to go because nobody's messaging me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm just going to go. They're all here. Standard, private. Let's go. Nobody's saying anything. If they want to yell at me, they can yell at me. But we have games to play, damn it. And of course it's muted. Why are you always muted? There you go. Look at all the titles and everything. It's great. So great. Okay. Round 1. Group A. Let's get to it, guys. Which boy's going to open for it, I suppose? Lefania? Lefania. There we go. Lefania. Also, not really doing much. Okay, there we go. Tiny Magnus Crystal Maid. Didn't quite find anything off the bat. Lefania up against K. K actually has Bloodseeker on board. Yeah, it's going to be Bloodseeker and Ogre. So, yeah. Usually the Bloodseeker would win this one, but it looks like the positioning was pretty fantastic. So, Bloodseeker gets minimized. And I doubt the Bristleback is about to take down everybody. So, yeah. Good start, good start, good start. Witchboy open forwarded, Tur frickin' her, and Taff G also open forwarded there as well. Good on you, Crystal Maiden. You finally did something worthwhile. All right, now we'll see who streaks and who can keep their streaks. But Witchboy, what? Did you see that? Ogre cap? No, if you're starting mages, you have anybody even to Ogre cap? You have to roll the dice on this cap right now. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Nope. Took Talisman. So not Legion Commander, not any kind of cheese there, I don't think. Witchboy starts off, has no other units yet, is probably looking. Can I see? I can, sweet. Oh my god, did we just see that? Okay, well, I suspect Witchboy is going to try to keep streak. Has 2 insects and 2 2-stars. The only other person with a 2-star is Ixanim, and that's, okay, that's an open fort win. Ixanim is the only other person with a 2-star, and that's going to be this 2-star Chaos Knight with Chainmail. So a nice nice knight start for Ixanim here. It's the only one. Immortal actually has 2 knights there as well, with a Luna with a Claymore, but good luck beating this this Chaos Knight anytime soon. It has the Knight bonus, has the Demon bonus, and we got, what, yeah, an Nyx Assassin with it there as well. So, will Witchboy lost? Right, he lost the first round, that's right. He open forted, or he got against an open forter. Will he go up to 4? Could very easily go up to 4, just slot in the Wind Ranger. Looks like he's going to keep his cash. Not interested in doing anything with it, which is completely fine. If you're going to try to protect that win streak, perhaps the double 2 stars is enough. Ah, there are 4 open forters, and they all hit each other. Okay, that's too funny. Well, Immortal's not going to keep that streak, not against these 2 stars. But Ixanum keeps his. So, yeah. Witchboy and Ixanum will be our streakers. Almost. Witchboy will be streaking next round. Ixanum be streaking now. Frickin' her finally finds some 2 stars to put together. Could actually, has a really nice base with a 2-star Arc and a 2-star Magnus. And another Arc. It's a good base for Magic, Summoner, Primordials.
I don't fear.
We'll see if that actually happens, but it's a pretty good start. So Ixanum, the only streaker right now, still kind of holding on to this 2-star Chaos Knight. That 1-star Luna is about to drop. Or should have. Yeah, there should be no real answer to that one, yeah. You take out the supports and the 2-star Chaos Knight is just not going to do it, so. Yeah. I kind of saw Witchboy making that one happen. All right. We could really go anything here with Witchboy. Armlet is obviously not going to be the choice. I was thinking maybe Chainmail, but it's going to be a Chrysalis instead. So this is shaping up, I would want to say, to Heartless Hunters because of the insects, but you could go into Assassins because you already have one here. 2-star Razor for Lafinia. 3 magic on board for Lafinia there with that 2-star Razor on top of it. Still some open forting going on with Taffy G and Pervac. They don't seem to be really wanting to put anything out right now. Which means the only streaker right now is going to be Witchboy. And with these double 2 stars, I just don't see it going anywhere. You can say he didn't even buy anything. Has 21 cash, is just going to be looking for the interest, get to that 30 real quick. Kick ass, take names, chunk people down. It's a pretty good way to go. Now K, there we go. K's not open for it anymore. Went into the Brawny, starting to accumulate some kills there. Wow, that's a really early Juggernaut. Round 5 Juggernaut. Pretty freaking good, K. Has a Viper as well, so once they decide to go up, which at this point is likely not this round because it's 30 cash on the dot for K. Never mind, totally did it. Didn't put in the Viper. Went with double bristle. All right. We'll see how that goes for our only Brawny in the lobby so far. Witchboy finds still yet another open forter. Hits for 5. Not bad. We'll see if K can grab any kills with these Brawnies. And don't know if they will win the round. In fact, they're not even going to take any of these Primordials down either. Immortal with the 4 promoter? No, am I looking at the right person? Who am I looking at? I'm looking at K. K's against Frickin' Her. Right. Frickin' Her has the 4 Primordial. A little hard to take out this early on. So it looks like his open forting has finally won him his first match. A few other 2 stars now coming into it. 3 2 stars with that Snapfire on Witchboy. He will continue to streak. And he will continue to just build up these random 2 stars with no real idea of where they're going. But not everybody's even on 4 yet. Pervac is still open fortin. Has a bunch of 1 stars and has not yet combined a 2-star. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Witchboy! No! Wait, no. He drew because of the insects. Yeah, that should keep streak. Won't increment streak, but should keep it. Yeah, he'll keep it. Whew. Close. Ixanum with the Knights. Knights. Oh, I was going to say Knights and Bloodbound? Really? No. is on 4 units now, Xanum. Naturally leveled up. So he went the entire rounds with it. Is finally starting to streak. Looks like it's a pretty dedicated Night Troll setup. No Legion Commander. There are 0 Legion Commanders. I lied. Pervac finally has a Legion Commander on board. We'll get to Pervac here in a moment. Since this is the first round, he is not open forting. But Witchboy in the 2 stars has this Dragon Alliance now ready to go. It takes forever for Spitfire to get the mana for it, though. We're not even going to see a Mortimer's Kisses. Yeah, that one doesn't count. But Witchboy will still continue on. That's 6 and 1 for him. All right, Pervac finally put out something. Come on. If you're putting out a 2-star Legion Commander, you're going Stonehall Cloak. Are you not? He's really not. Blink Dagger, then. Blinky? Wow, okay. It's going to take the newly buffed Armlet. Hey, how you doing, Serious Sam fan? Okay, so again, that was the first round that Pervac actually did anything. Has a 2-star Legion Commander, the only 2-star that they have. So Knights, Trolls, Legion Commander, now Warlock at 5 units. So that's the only Legion Commander we got here. Witchboy is looking for win number 7 of this streak. Is up to 5 units there as well. Put in Brawny? Are we making a case for Brawnies? I wonder. Are we trying to set up for Brawnies? That's no, that's because that's not Witchboy. That is K's. Now, call me strange, but oh, so close. I was gonna say if we get one more shot there with that Weaver, if Weaver transferred one more time, that would have been a win for Witchboy. But Witchboy will keep the streak at 6 and retire that streak this early on. Underlords coming in. Let's go crazy for Witchboy. Still no idea what he's going to go crazy for. 3 jewels. Oh my. Happy Hour Jewel with Brawnies. They are going to be some really hella invincible Brawnies. Yup. Yeah. Barrels of Fun, Happy Hour, 2 in Essex with both demons and then some friendly fires. So no Enos. Oh, a little surprise. No Enos. We don't need to watch Witchboy, though he did just pick up a 2-star. We'll go with the Brawnies for now. Brawnies with a headdress. Brawnies with a T-posing jewel. Yeah, these Brawnies should be really hard to kill. And they are really proving to be hard to kill up against this Immortal lineup. And Immortal has a 2-star Luna in the back with a Chaos Knight doing pure damage. Now, the Brawnies didn't win, but as I said, it takes them forever to die. So how many kills did we even get this round? 1. Not great. Not great. All right, well, there goes K's streak. We'll see how the Brawnies go. Could we be going Brawny 6 Savage? I don't think you can really do that. I mean, you can obviously do that, but why would you try? That's the better question. Nobody's streaking, actually. Everybody with the introduction of the Underlords, nobody's streaking. So let's go check out the mages. Lefenia, no barricades, no taunt buddy, no front line. Okay, that's a lie. They have spirits. You got 2 spirits with another Earth Spirit there in the bench. Could be Spirit Magic. 5 magic right now with the 2 Primordial. Earth Spirit lives long enough. Doesn't really seem to matter too much. Jewel will get off the barrels. And it's going to be the Hobgon. Ooh, the Hobgon actually. Those last few shots were pretty insane. So this is actually, I think, going to be a mage win. Yeah, look at that. I think Hobgon by himself can actually just light these all on fire. There we go. Just cannon bursting out of his legs. Out of context quotes. All right. So Lefenia is, what's kind of cash you got? 43? 43 cash, Lefenia? Doesn't have another magic. So I suspect they're going to want to go up as soon as they can. Still has 43 cash. Not dumping into the experience. Interesting. Immortal is now streaking. Knights for Heartless. So the 2 knights are Luna. It's Luna Abaddon and a random IO just to be tethered to the Luna for the extra attack speed. but it will that work? We are on fire, and there's more fire coming. Oh, it's going to be close, but it does not look like Immortal will keep that very young streak of his. All right, rest in peace, 3 streak. Not happening here today. Tur frickin' her. What you doing? Tur frickin' her with the Primordials is just rolling people at this point. 3 magic, 4 primordial, 2 summoner, now 2 druid. Didn't see what he put in. Wristful could actually be really good depending on what druid or leg breakers. Leg breakers could work there as well. If it's not leg breakers, it's Octarine. Yeah, it's gonna be an Octarine. Okay, so he slotted in a lone druid around 13. That seems exceedingly average, but that's gonna go great with, I assume, an IO. There's no IO? We got a 1-star Razor. Okay, no IO. All right, it's going to be... Yeah, so could have went Wristful if he's going to keep this Magnus around, because Magnus actually does really well with Wristful, especially with the cleave. And I guess we're just going to watch Tur frickin' her here, because we didn't change. Are there many new pro players? Witchboy and Xanem are the only players I know. It's a new season, so a lot of people have signed up that I suspect didn't do very well towards the end of the season last time. It's a fresh, new week 1 experience. Serious Sam fan. Good job, Tur. Rolling people. The Octarine Essence on a Razor definitely looked like it worked out. 23-24. I might have put it on a Morphling, because the more zoomy that a Morphling is, the harder it is to kill him. But, that's me. K got double 2 stars for the bronze. Has 2 Bristlebacks out. A Pike on this Bristleback. That is the killingest Bristleback that he got. But it's Taff G on the streak. We're going to go over to Taff G with, again, another mage. Has some brutes out front there. A Pike on Shadow Fiend. Sure. Every little bit of auto attack damage, right? Got a Silver Edge on the Razor. We have those barricades all set up. The Shadow Fiend trying to bring down these knights, but did actually a really pretty fantastic job. Those are some great bombs from Hodgkin. Really great bombs from Hodgkin, and he just takes down an Essex with the cannon. So Taff G with these brutes on the front line. Oh, he has a Doom. That's the second brute. Usually early on we see things like Lifestealer or the Tree. But Brute, Doom, pretty good, pretty good. We'll throw up the tab for you guys here just so you can see, because we've been bouncing around a little bit. 3 Magic players, with Lefenia kind of falling a little bit to the curbside there. Witchboy is leading. Looks like he slotted in those 3 Assassins since we saw him. It was going to be Hunters or Assassins to pair with the Insects, but looks like the Assassins won out by the end of it. Taff G up against Tur. Tur has to get through these barricades first, but also a big part of this is like the brutes on the front line reduce a lot of the damage on that front line, which means the front line lasts just a little bit longer. But unless these bombs are pixel perfect, these are going to be some hard-hitting primordials. But no, that was a pretty good spread. So Hodgkin is actually able to clear all those primordials. Tafke will continue the streak at 5. Xanem 3 streaking now over the win of Pervac. We talked about Pervac a little bit earlier. The only LC player we got, the first 2-star from open forting for Pervac was the Legion Commander. 13 kills, 56 dual damage, not so bad. Up to what, 6, 5, 7 alliances. 4 knights in the front, the trolls, the warlocks. It's all coming together here for Pervac. But we're going to be following Taff G on the 5 streak. Back to the mages, back to reality. So you can see that the brutes here again, right? The whole point of the brutes is to reduce the damage incoming. The front there is then, you know, supposedly they're a lot longer. Doesn't really look like that's happening here up against Pervac. That Legion Commander just ripping through with the demon bonuses. Even with the bombs, we might take out the trolls. We will actually take out the trolls, but the knights will win and kill this streak sometime into its maturity at 5. Pervac has no chance without a cape or a pike. I was actually a little surprised that Pervac didn't take pike. Went Chrysalis. But it's a little bit harder to find that now. It's going to put a Battle Fury instead on the Legion Commander. Not entirely sure that's better than a Chrysalis, but there it is. That's what he's doing. I don't think the cleaves really matter too much in the duel, but maybe we're past the duel phase. Maybe he's really just looking for total ownage. And that's going to be 4 trolls. 4 trolls, 4 knights, no warlocks. I mean, like, we have a warlock, but he's not in. What? Whoa, hey, hold on. Pervac, hello, wait, what? Where's my soundboard? What? Gets himself a troll warlord?
They don't look
Round 16? I gotta see how this works. The warlord with a Mask of Madness on top of it as well. Gets hooked. I'm pretty sure got hooked. Yeah, he's up here now. And even with the Spitfire, it doesn't really look like that's going to be enough. The Legion Commander's now starting to kick ass and take names. Yeah, the cleave not really working out, but the plus 50 damage definitely doing some work. And, well, that will be that. How you doing, Lazy Peon? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right. Pervac actually might be really okay for a while. The armlet, oh, that's what. They took armlet over cape. That was what it was. I remember now. Pervac took armlet over cape. Seems to be working okay. Chaos Knight coming out on top of that one. Level 8s through and through. Looks like Ixanim with the going into 6 knights, I imagine, with this comp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Healer, Warlock, 2 troll. Ooh, not great. Those are 1-star trolls. But is streaking. We're going to follow Kay because Kay was our only brawny player. Has sacrificed a point in the brawnies at 42 kills to go into the warriors, trying to just beef up a little bit. It's Kay versus Witchboy, which is assassins. And the brawnies seem to be doing okay. There's no void assassins here. These are just normal assassins. And the overwhelming health will overwhelm Witchboy. So Kay will survive, take 8 from the leader. Well, one of the leaders, no longer leading. And unfortunately for Lefenia actually took 14 damage, goes all the way down to the bottom of the ranks. And Ixanim with that 7 streak is just 1 away now from being the only streak complete in this game. All right, Lefenia. 6 magic, 3 spirits. The spirit dream. Only 3 spirits, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's actually kind of stuck there. Has 21 cash. Found a Faceless Void. Not that they need it. Cannot go up in levels. So this is kind of what you're stuck with. Will there be a triangle up against Immortal and his Knights? I think Immortal and his Knights. Yeah, Immortal. 2 Knights, 6 Heartless. Never mind. Too many Knight players here today. 6 Heartless means that we're at negative 16 armor on everybody. And you can see the hurtfulness here. Lefania will take out maybe 1 more. Yeah, the IO does die. But I think that's going to be, what, 10? 12 more damage to Lefania. You're not going to do much up against those Heartless. Absolutely not. And Ixanim actually finished up the streak. Congratulations. The only streak complete in lobby. There's the 5 knights I was talking about. There are, I think, three knight players. Ixanim with the knight, somewhat rainbow. 6 Heartless for Immortal with 2 knight on the front. And then the 4, 4, 2, 2 LC with Pervac. So, Lefania is set up like an Assassins player, just doesn't have Assassins and doesn't have the cash to go to 9. Might have the cash next round. She gonna pick, you gotta pick up that Void Spirit, right? Templar, Assassin, Void Spirit, Slark. Oh man, playing the wrong comp. So she's set up here like Assassins. Everybody spread out in a line. The Caudal, finally a triangle, and the Caudal actually gets some work done here as well. Witchboy's Assassins are actually being a little bit hard pressed up against the double Spirit Brothers here, but I don't think Lefenia has the health to deal with this Viper, especially with those insects coming through, and that should be a poison death. But Lefenia will still yet survive at what, 4 health? Oh, it takes 4 health, sorry. 2 health. Really out of mistakes that can be made here for Lefenia. So, if you're going mages, it's got to be Refresher Orb, right? But who would you even put that on? It's going to be Refresher. Who's it going on, though? 1-star Coddle is terrible for Refresher. So do you put on Razor? It's got to be Razor. Yeah. Goes into 9. Lefenia, you got the cash? 37? I don't think she has the cash. Oh, it does. By 1. There's a Coddle. It doesn't matter. It's going to lock it. Put it in her pocket. That's 4 spirits. This will vastly increase the significance of a triangle. But Lefenia and Kay are down here in the bottom ranks of Group A. They came up both first in their last round. Who will be the first out this round? 6 mages got to make something happen. The Disruptor in the corner shutting down 2 of the most potent damage dealers that Lefenia has. But the horses will come out. I don't think there's enough health here. The Brawnies have been accumulating the health all game and are still going to be the first ones out. Kay with the 4 Brawny is done. Lefenia will scrape by to 7th. Not that she's out, but it's not looking great. A lot of level 9s coming through. We pick up that Coddle. Double Lone Druid pass. Oh, the Void Spirit. Sell the Coddle. You got to sell the Coddle. Doesn't want to. All right. As I said, having the Void Spirits there, right? You'd actually be screwing yourself out. Yeah, that's the better way to go. If she sold the Coddle for the Void, yeah, I know. You screw yourself out. You screw yourself out. I realized it. I realized it, Lefenia. We good. Okay, Lefenia's going up against Tur. Tur, frickin' her. Gets triangled and double. Wow, there's Coddles on both sides of this one, but it looks like Lefenia will have the health for the win. The Razor doing well. And wins by 2. Tur takes 4. And Tur is sitting at 6 mage, 2 primordial, and 3 spirit. So it was a mirror comp. It was actually a mirror comp. Lefenia has more 2-stars than Tur. And Jewel versus Hobgin. I would definitely take Hobgin with the friendly fire over a Jewel any day of the week for my mages. Still holding on, still going strong. The rest of the health on everyone else, between 60 and 2. We actually have 2 players up at 60, which is a little strange. A lot of 2-stars coming in. That's Tur frickin' her picking up the 2-star Coddle, but we did get the 2-star Void Spirit here for Lefenia, but that's -1 spirit unless she snuck another one on. 1, 2, 3. Nope. So if one of these spirits goes down very quickly or gets silenced, that's going to be it for the triangles. But 1 and 2, and oh, they got it! And look at that beautiful triangle. Fantastic stuff. The cavalry comes thumping. Here's the shots from Hobgin. And God, Hobgin MVP. Look at the damage numbers on that boy. Will yet again survive. Has Lefenia really stabilized? That's a 3 streak on the edge of the abyss of 7th place. Well done, well done, well done. Tur frickin' her takes 8. He's down now at 2 health. Both mages are actually at 2 health. And the only other person with mage in the game is Taff G, sitting up at 57 up at the top. So I think we've seen enough from Lefenia. Let's get over to Tur frickin' her. Keep up the good fight, Lefenia. I know you're listening. But Tur frickin' her, 6 mage, 3 spirits. Spirits don't seem to be really doing too well. We have a Black King Bar on the Void Spirit there. 2 storms in, so that's 4 spirits, which again should be good, but corner comp is not looking great. Oh, and everybody's in the middle of that disruptor ult. Good luck getting a triangle out of that one. It's Turv versus the ghost of Taf G, and you can see the quality difference of a 57 health player versus the 2 at round 24. Lefania out right before Tur. Oh no, Lefania. Reverse caster's curse coming in. I totally thought you had stabilized. Sad. So Taf G will be the only remaining mage in the game, is streaking, is at 10 units, the only one. Was looking for something. I didn't even see what those first items were, but found themselves a void. Not a void, a Vlad. Why did I say void? Who knows? To give you guys a quick update here. So up at the top, Taf G streaking mages. Immortal sitting at 48, not quite the 60 that they were just a moments ago, with those 6 Heartless, so bringing in the hits with the Heartless. Pervac is actually hanging on down at the bottom. Pervac, 14 health with the Legion Commander. Let's take a quick look over there. Let's put everybody into the corner. Legion now upgraded to a Butterfly at 30 kills and 120 dual damage. Whoa, sorry, excuse me. Pervac versus Ixanum. Ixanum with those knights. Knights on knights, I'm pretty sure. Yep. 6 knights versus 4 knights LC. We win the good fight here with the Legion Commander. Go straight for the trolls. Double Golem now dropping. You can see those demon bonuses working out great. We get a good 3-second stun out there from Pervac on that Chaos Knight, and they're just starting to roll that back line, which means that Ixanum is about to take a really hard-hitting hit. 22. All of a sudden, you went from a very comfortable third to being possibly knocked out with another big hit. It's a scary place to be, ladies and gentlemen. Lefania, I feel you. Feel you, buddy. Pure mages are a thing of art that very few people can actually make work. Especially when 3 people in the lobby are going mages. So it was kind of against it from the beginning. We're down here with Witch Boy, who was streaking very early, had very early 2 stars, went into 6 Assassin by the end of it, has kept the Insect bonus, and has a 3-star Viper on board. Witch Boy and Pervac, we just saw the wonders of Pervac from night to night action, but the Assassins versus the Knights is a whole nother story. The Assassins' blades are dull, they are not cracking the armor, and this is a sad sight to see. I don't think that's a kill, but Pervac is going to take majority of his health this hit. 12? 12 hits. Oh, sorry, were we watching Witch Boy? Witch Boy is out. Never mind. Pervac wins. Three-star Viper is an easy win against mages. Yeah, you can't really frickin' hurt him, right? Ixanum, where'd your health go, buddy? -22 and -19 brings this player in our top 4 down to the very wire. 1 health, 6 knight, has the warlock, has the healer, has 2 of those trolls with some heartless to boot. 3 scaled with a Sven slotted in, a Medusa in the back. And we're looking for this Medusa to do some big things. Taf G in the corner with those mages. You see the Coddle going sideways, going pear-shaped. The Disruptor had a great setup for him, and the Coddle blew it the wrong way. Not sure it would have mattered anyways, because the mages against 6 knights are going to be a tough fight no matter how you cut it. But Taf G with a -19 and an Ixanum finally getting himself a victory. 1 health from defeat. Pervac sitting at 2, which means we have Immortal emerging at the top of the ranks with the 6 Heartless 2 Knight. And that one of those knights is going to be this Luna. We've had this Druid forever. The Druid Io just following around Luna with Vlads. Luna up to 108 kills, getting a grand total of 432 something damage from that Stonehall Pike. Who's the other knight? Abaddon. Abaddon the other knight. So we're not even using the knights for the knight bonuses. They're just really good units. 478 plus damage on that Luna. Pretty insane. Immortal versus the Taft G. Only the two knights in the front are going to be reducing the damage. The cannon comes out and murders the Luna right then and there. And oh my goodness, Immortal might have found his match in this setup because we just got stomped for 19 more health. Pervac and Ixanum going neck and neck, duo a duo. 1 health versus the 2, and Ixanum has a lot more green on the board than I see Pervac's red, which means this Legion Commander dream is just yet to be that just a dream. Ixanum will yet survive. Pervac will take 3rd. 4th, sorry, 4th. Gotta be a Bloodthorn, right? Yeah, we already have a Vlad's. You don't double Vlad that. Yeah. Bloodthorn. Who did we put the Bloodthorn on? Bat? No, not Bat. Can't be Luna. Who does Ixanum put the Bloodthorn on? Omni? No. Should probably put it on Sven. Right? Oh, put the Bloodthorn on Disruptor. Yeah, that makes way more sense, right? Bloodthorn, Disruptor will use the Bloodthorn and get the extra mana. Attacks against the Silenced Hero can't miss. Will crit. That'll get him into Disruptordom a lot faster. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, let's see how it goes. Disruptor versus Disruptor. 2 Coddles in that corner. 1 hit, 2 hit. First Disruptor is going to shoot out. Is it going to be the corner? It is, but it's just not quick enough to stop the Coddles from their blast, but it is going to be enough for the Knights to walk on up and say hello to this corner comp. Ixanum will hit Taft G, I think, for his entire health. I don't think anything died from Ixanum. 28 health out. This means that's a 3rd place finish. And Immortal down 29 health from Taft G will take -4 from the bot of Ixanum. And the 1 health dream may yet still win out this lobby. 3-star Luna on board. 118 kill, 220 damage base. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves something in order of 700 damage total, being clipped by an Io who's no longer following with a Vlad's, but is following with a Vesture of the Tyrant.
We'll just have to cut our way through.
His Luna's out for blood. His Luna is out for blood. That's 778 damage, ladies and gentlemen. Look at her go with that pike. Get stunned. Can't do anything. Can't even move. Nobody's in range of the Luna and she can't move. Oh no, Immortal, did you screw yourself out of a win by blocking your Luna? Oh, this is disaster. It's not a loss. It's not game over. But the Luna was just sitting there doing nothing. I will assume that the Vesture of the Tyrant was in result to Taft G, the mage player that hit him for 20. Because the cannon came out and one-shot the Luna, right? So if this Vesture is supposed to just follow around the Luna and make sure that she doesn't die and gets the damage off, and then Taft G goes out, we don't put the Vlads back on it, it just gets blocked and can't move. Oh man, how you doing, Sticks? How you doing, baby?
Up to us, Nova.
All right, do or die. Ixanum is on a streak of 7. This looks better for the Luna. Luna doesn't have to move too much, can actually freely reposition. Looking for the damage. There's the bounces coming through. Good Disruptor. Counter Disruptor, but there's nothing there where you aim at Ixanum, and this is gone way closer to how Immortal thought it would. That will be GG. That will be 22 damage to the 1 health of Ixanum, putting him 6 feet under. And these will be your results of Group A here, round 2. Is that even balanced? I mean, it's only abusing it if you actually get kills on the unit. You can put a pike on a 0 cost or 0 kill unit and claim it's balanced just as well, right? There it is. There it is. All right, so I've been told that Group I started like that. Still wrong button. There's the right button. Production mishap. My God. I've been told that Group I is actually still going, so we're gonna hop on over there. But good grats, Immortal. Week 1 of Season 7. And kicking ass with double wins back to back. It's pretty impressive stuff. All right, we're now into Group I, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2, Group I, round 25. And my God, does this lobby look empty. No idea who is playing who, but it looks like a nice smattering of things. Weird on this comp. 4 Heartless, 3 Hunter. There we go. It's Momo! Hey, it's Momo, guys, who just picked up a 2-star axe. That's even on the board. There we go. What can I say? 3-star, is this Brawnies? Yeah, 3-star Brawnies with that Snapfire up top. 85 kills. Pretty respectable. Good job, Shifu. And Ver is our 3rd player. Also Brawnies. Not quite as impressive at 62, but double Brawnies up against Heartless Hunters. Momo might actually have this one in the bag because we have an axe on board. Is that a Deadeye? It is a Deadeye. It's a Deadeye Juggernaut just going right through the entire front line. If Axe can just keep dunking these high health Brawnies, you're effectively fighting at 75% health the whole game. So yeah, Heartless Hunters are absolutely going to run over this bot. Ver is out as the battle of the Brawnies conclude with Shifu coming in at 2nd place. And Momo very likely will be seen in Group A next round.
I will not be pushed around.
2 Jester's real magic. Yeah, it's just Jester and his inner thoughts. Hey, Styx. Styx, are you in the UL Pro channel? And are you busy?
Look, they're throwing their lives away. It is a shame we must kill such monsters.
Yeah, and are you busy, Styx? Sorry, admins were bugging me there for a moment, guys. Oh my God, those axes are just doing work. Axes on both sides. 7-time streak for Momo Ring here at round 26. Not particularly busy. Sweet. You know what? I'm just going to go to the Link's Back Alley Brawl channel. Yeah, that's easier. Boop. Beep boop. You got to pick up Sticks, buddy. Hey, buddy. Almost.
Hey.
You want to speak into the mic?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
I hear myself. Do mute the stream now. Oh, it's all good.
I'm just going to bump you up 200%.
That sounds good.
Oh, Momo has this in the bag, guys. I'm not even worried about it. You keep muting yourself, Sticks?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
a habit I have. Oh, I'll stop doing that.
All right, well, as long as they can hear you, that's all I really care about.
Yeah,
Sticks, you want to join me for round 3?
I'd love to.
Great. We're just finishing up.
I have Momo on my friends list, but
Well, I
he's
mean,
playing offline, so I can't really watch him.
I mean, we're at round 28 of this lobby, and Momo is just slowly defeating Shifu. You can't really
Yeah, I
do
see.
much as late game Brawny with nothing else. It's just
Shifu's got Brawny.
Shifu's got Brawny, and Momo is Heartless Hunters with an
109.
axe.
Kind of low on the number of kills, depending, like considering it's like around 30-ish. Like, I'm surprised he's made it so far, but you know.
All right, so apparently
Yeah,
all
like-
groups have finished except this one. So we'll get you set up for streaming stuff here with me next turn. But I mean, I can't imagine Momo's gonna lose this one. So we're just kind of watching him slowly lose, I guess. What the hell you doing, Momo?
But like the idea is that the Brawnos get stronger every turn, right? So like while the Brawnies are getting stronger, you reach a threshold where Momering is not strong enough to beat them anymore unless he gets a lot of upgrades or get some items to finish them off. He does have a Dusa Cadence, which is a pretty good setup to beat the Brawnies. Also has a Troll Warlord. Maybe a Troll 2 here would help.
If he can find it.
Yeah, Troll 2, and you give him the attack speed item, the Moonshot. That's gonna deal a ton of damage.
Shifu picked up a
Forehand.
Radiance. Put it on Snapfire.
Radiance Axe. Oh, Radiance Snapfire.
It's
he's playing
Deadeye Axe.
Oh, a man of culture, I see.
So I actually had a conversation with a bunch of White Spire guys about this. It's like, what is a great Deadeye unit that you could, what's the best one that you could ever think of? And Axe comes to mind because he just walks up to somebody and just dunks him and walks away.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. You just watch him dunk and then walk to the other unit, dunk. And something I didn't know, the Axe actually kind of like walks through units when he has Deadeye.
Everybody walks through units when you have Deadeye.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't know that.
Legion
Until I saw
Commander,
Axe do
Blood,
it and-
Bloodseeker, like everybody.
Yeah. I guess I never noticed when they used to run Bloodseeker with Legion Commander. And look, watch the Axe just absolutely get melted by Momo's board. Just walks in the center and like just dies.
That
This is
2-star
not looking
Mirana
good for
probably
Shifu.
a big problem for
But-
him.
Turning it around.
Yeah.
Close.
Mirana's got this. She's just gonna arrow it and be done.
If the Axe goes down, then yeah, he is in. Oh no, he needed to kill the Axe or he was dead. And unfortunately, Axe lived at what HP was that Axe at? I don't even know.
Oh, this
But yeah.
wasn't an empty board. This is literally just a 5-player board.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, okay. That explains why the Brawny kills was so low.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
maybe I don't know.
It was a bit of an accelerated match, I would imagine. All right, so Sticks, we're gonna set you up here on stream here in just a moment, but it looks like all rounds have finished, which means that we're gonna get a scoreboard here in just a moment, and we're probably gonna come back something like 55 in the hour, I would imagine. That's usually about what
Sounds good.
what they come back to. So we'll be coming back to round 3 here in a moment. 52 past the hour. I was completely wrong. That's in 5 minutes. Great. We're just waiting to see the scoreboards light up, and we will go to that, and then we'll go to our break, and then I'll mute us all and get you online. You got a webcam by chance?
I do. Do you want me to turn it on?
Yeah. Go for it.
Let me fix my hair. Give me a sec.
Oh no, your hair.
I just woke up, dude. I just woke up. My sleep schedule's all whack right now, dude.
Serious Sam Fan 13 calling me a bad caster because of the caster's curse. Hey, Momo still won. Just didn't win in swimming style. That's all. Take that back, Serious Sam Fan. Take it back. All right, so round 3, as we wait for the scoreboards. Boop, scoreboards. Okay, there we go. They look updated. They're just not grouped. Immortal took home double firsts, so no real surprise that we'll see him there in Group A. Ixanum up there as well. Itachi and Leroy going to be jumping up. They got seconds in their first game, which didn't get them into Group A, but then they both won first in their lobbies. So this is going to be a pretty high-rolling lobby. Goat, Shame, and Pervac will round things out there as well. All these ties means that there's never any 5th place, which is funny. My God, that hairline is glorious. It's great. All right, so guys, that's your Season 7, Week 1, Round 2. We know who our top 8 are going to be. It's these guys. And our next group will be Group A. So 52 past the hour. That's in 3 minutes. See you soon. Okay, boom, look at that. The handsome man himself. Foreign Sticks coming in. You said you wanted
How's it
your
going, guys?
your Twitch. Your Twitch is under your name, and we're both
Awesome.
human
Thank you.
warriors. Nope. Because we're caster warriors. That's what we are.
I should be a human troll, but you know,
Should be.
I'll take warrior for now.
I still want to know how Sven is a human fish. You know, but
Yeah, I was super confused about that too, and well, how's he scaled? Apparently, like I don't know, he's a fish.
how is Lone Druid not
I
a
don't
human?
follow the lore. How is
Yeah.
Lone Druid not a human? Yeah, true.
Totally.
I
Human.
mean, I guess druids is like half human, half beast. So if you add druids as your bees as humans, then it kind of gets hairy. I don't know the lore. Hey, what's up, Tylee? Is Tylee playing, by the way?
If he is, he's not in Group A. Which means he could be.
I saw a
but-
bunch of my friends playing the game right now in like private lobbies, and I was wondering like if they were playing this tournament.
Well, here's top 24 on screen, and if Tylee's name is Tylee, which I believe it is, then no, they're not in top 24. Came 5th twice as
Okay.
expected, so yeah, it's just not making the top rank. That's all.
Unlucky Tylee.
Hey, we got a
A
new
lot of
subscription from
names.
Leo91000. Welcome to the fam, my dude. Hopefully you're having yourselves a good time. We're waiting on the all clear here, Sticks, just before we get into it. Apparently we have an issue, so that's never great. But yeah, Tylee, if Tylee had placed higher, I might have been able to answer your question, but I just never saw him. We have to
Can you
reassign
rig
groups.
him in somehow?
Can we what?
Can you rig him in? Just like, oh, this was a
You're looking at the
technicality,
wrong
actually has-
person. I got no power over that, my dude.
Oh, too bad. Too
All
bad.
I can do is just either slander or praise the name. That is the power that we
Maybe
hold.
a lot of familiar names there. I'm kind of excited.
There's a group issue, so they're reassigning, which means that we don't have a lobby to go to. It kind of sucks. But that's just how it is. So, did you notice that there was a patch 3 days ago?
Yes, I did.
It just
Uh,
completely went over my head. I logged in today. It's like, there's a patch. It was 3 days
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember the patch. I was super excited about the patch, and it was the first time. I don't play off stream anymore. I only play on stream because it's part of the thing. Like I don't want to burn myself out. It was the first time after a long while, like months after starting streaming, that I played off stream actually. And so I was so excited of the patch, and yeah, cool. Mages is our new overlord. Let's welcome our new overlord mage.
So you think mages? Why mages?
I don't know. I see a lot of mages now, so
Well,
it kind of makes sense. Coral buffed, and then they recently buffed CM. They buffed Hobjin, the friendly fire one. So there's a lot of things that are going well for mage. So it seems like the powerhouse right now.
for me, the big thing is that Legion Commander's attack was increased, but she no longer gets the Bloodbound ally bonus,
Yeah.
which means, at least in my view, like the only time I ever really saw LC is when people had ogre caps,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah,
they'd
true.
use that to buff the LC. So is Legion Commander just done?
I think so. I've had games where I played Legion Commander, and I've seen other people also play Legion Commander without Ogre Cap. Sometimes even I saw them splash an Ogre, Ogre Magi, in with the Warlock to get that Bloodbound. I think it's not dead. I think LC Knight is still viable if you get LC up and going. Early on, especially, but the thing the Bloodbound did was it helped LC win duels early on and try to ramp up that dual damage really fast. But without the Ogre Cap, it's gonna be a lot harder to ramp up your LC. So I think it's still a viable strategy, but also much difficult to execute, especially early on. Getting those dual wins would be really hard. I don't even I played one game of Legion Commander, and I had Legion Commander 2 on turn 7, and even that game, until I didn't have an Essex on, and I actually got a more for that additional 50% demon bonus, I couldn't win any duels at all. My Legion Commander LC2 was feeding duels left and right. So yeah, it gets a lot harder to ramp up your Legion Commander, but I think it's still viable as a strategy.
I'm being told that we have new lobby codes. Never
Oh, it's
mind.
the exact
That's the
same
same.
lobby code.
It's the same code. Okay.
Yeah.
That just must be a bot announcement. Okay.
Ancient
We're not
Bible.
we're not going anywhere, but we're getting new players in. Apparently, this is the new reshuffling of the order. So we're gonna have Immortal, Ixanum, Itachi, Leroy, Goat, Shame, Hervac. 1, 2, 3, and Showtime. That's 8, I think. Yeah.
That's 8. Yep.
But still, even after the reshuffling, I still don't see Tylee in the top 24. Sorry. You know, I
My
nudged the
heart
admins. I said, "Hey, can we get Tylee up here?" And they just said, "Well, we'll try, but just wasn't in the cards. Sorry, guys."
Awesome, but still, like I see a lot of familiar names: Immortal, Xanem, Leroy, Goat.
Well,
A lot of people that I'm used to seeing compete in tournaments and do well.
right, and this is the beginning of a new season. This is season 7, week 1. So there's actually been a ton of new names as well, and we've even had some chatter about that. Like we've had these new names come in, people that they don't recognize. It's like, well, everything's
Right.
it's a blank slate right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you come
So
in
how
a
many-
few weeks from now, you're probably going to see the same names over and over and over.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's anybody's
Well,
it's
yeah.
anybody's game right now. Yeah.
True. Nice. Pretty exciting times. How many players did you have for this playoff cycle?
I believe we had some. Wait, the playoffs 2 weeks ago?
Oh no, I mean for this for the tournament today. How many?
It's somewhere
Total people you
between
had.
60 and 63 showed up.
Okay.
A,
Hey, not bad.
B, F, G, H. Yeah, because Group I had a bot in it, so we definitely did not have 64.
Oh. Okay. What happens if the bot wins? Do you
Then,
send the money
then
to
that
Valve,
group wasn't
or-
going to win anyway. That's what happens if the bot wins.
I remember like one Pinty Cup where a bot won a KO match. And it was like it was quite funny. It was like quite a roll in chat.
Who is Taff G? Is Taff G? Did I see that on the scoreboard? That must be. Taff G must be like Showtime. Yeah, Taff G must be Showtime because I don't see Showtime in this lobby. But I don't see a name called Taff G anywhere else either. So. All right, I'm assuming we're good to go because I see all of us here. I'm desperately trying to get an answer from our admins. And then we'll actually do something rather than just sitting here and, shooting the shit. But I hear you just woke up. I know you're several hours ahead of me. It's what?
11 p.m. right now.
You are 7 hours ahead of me. Where are you again?
So right now I'm in Saudi Arabia.
Oh. Right. It's a sunny afternoon here at 4 p.m. Toronto. So, yeah. Okay. For some reason, I didn't think you were 7 hours ahead of me. But, good lord, that's insane.
It's usually 8 hours, but then daylight saving kind of messes that up. So I have to like make sure that there's daylight savings or not. So if I whenever I'm commuting.
So, Immortal, you probably saw number 9 as first place because for some reason we don't have a number 5. It just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Hey, Mortal.
I don't know
How's it
why,
going?
but it's doing that. So, you probably saw number 9 at first, but you played them and you beat them twice. Nobody is answering me, so I'm gonna. Oh, Itachi's not ready now. Damn it! I was about to go live. Hey, Immortal, I'm gonna send you a friend invite. No pressure.
Oh, I think I sent you a friend request to.
Hey, Sticks, I'm gonna send you a friend invite.
Oh. Except is that FCJ?
Yep.
Who did I send a request to? I sent a request to someone.
Wasn't me.
And I
then.
thought that was okay. I might have sent a request to Tab G because he was like the only person.
Maybe you just wanted
No.
to be friends
Oh,
with
I
Taff
sent
G.
it with Shame. Yeah, I sent it. I don't know. I don't even know. Well, it was someone someone that I thought was you. I sent a request to them. So
Okay, we are
it's exciting.
one more time remaking. I don't know what's going on with the bots today. Holy, I'll get you a code here in a moment. Apparently, it is just all terrible today. So yeah, sorry about that. Aha! I can just
That's
invite
okay.
you. Haha! Look at that. Whoops! No, I'm not playing. Whoops! Just a spectator. There we go. I swear, guys, this normally doesn't happen. Usually, our stuff is just like bing bang boom, off and away we go. But yeah, there's obviously some kind of wrench in the works today. I don't know why we made another lobby because it's the same people joining, but there we go. So, good thing I didn't go. Would have been bad. This is why I always wait for the admins to say something about it. So, Sticks, I know that everybody in chat knows you, but you know, just talk about yourself for a little bit here. Why do you like this game so much?
I mean, have you seen Mirana or Luna? And this game is just a lot of fun. I mean,
I'm more of
I
an
started.
Essex guy myself.
I started playing. I quit Hearthstone recently, and then I just had this urge. I used to play Hearthstone on my mobile, so I just had this urge to do something with my hands when I was bored. So I found
When you're looking at
Underlords.
Luna.
Yeah. Uh, so I found Underlords, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a try. And then I started playing, and then I was instantly hooked and addicted to the game, and this I couldn't stop playing it. I don't know, I just really enjoy it a lot. And I've not felt this hook like this was. It's kind of like how I like it kind of reminds me when I first started when I first started Hearthstone. I was so hooked to the game. It's kind of like that with the Underlords for me. Well, at least in the beginning. I still enjoy it though.
Well,
Definitely do.
any new game has like that shiny appeal. That whoa, I can do
I don't
so
know,
much here.
I'm not big. I'm not quick to find and like play new games. I usually when I find a game that I really like, I'll just spam it over and over again until I'm bored with it. But you know, so yeah, it was. It was kind of a novel feeling playing Underlords for the first time.
Well, to me, there's a few. I mean, no game's perfect, right? But Hearthstone in its infancy. So Hearthstone Battlegrounds, or are you just talking about Hearthstone?
I'm talking about like OG Hearthstone
OG
Arena.
Hearthstone. So have you not tried Battlegrounds?
I have not tried Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds came out after I had decided to quit.
So the auto battler of Battlegrounds, right? I had the same feelings about it, right? It was like, oh my god, I just got like it's shiny, it's new, it's great, I got hooked. But it became very apparent it was not balanced at all. They had a lot of problems, and now I don't even know the state of the game. It's like I watch a favorite streamer, and it's like I don't even know what's going on anymore. So
Okay.
coming to this game, because I played this game in alpha, but when I came back after the release, it was like, oh my god, this game has gotten way better. Which some people might agree to, some people might not, right? But I think we can all agree it's better than TFT, right?
Yeah. Not even in competition, right?
UI and sound design is really big for me as a production
The
guy.
UI is amazing.
Yeah.
Especially after launch, they like everything's so much more shinier. Like, you know, I like my one of the things with the how the game looked early on. By the way, everyone's ready in the lobby.
I know they're all
By the-
ready, but I don't know
Okay.
if we're ready.
One of the things that kind of bugged me was like how dark and dingy everything looked, and I just like chalked it down to like how that's probably what the feel of the game that the devs are going for. But now it's like everything's so brightened up, and you know, it's nice and shiny. I love it.
So they
Perfect.
they
I
gave it
don't
the
know,
Diablo
qualms with
3
it.
makeover, huh?
I don't know what that means, but yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
say yes.
I'm being
I
told we're
agree.
good to go. Finally,
Awesome, dude.
boom, hitting the button. The Diablo 3 makeover was like, you know, Diablo 2 was this dark and grungy game, and it's gothic, and there's blood, and people are being tortured, and then rainbows and ponies and bright colors. Like, that was Diablo 3, and people are like, what the hell is this? So, it's the Diablo 3.
Oh, so they were upset.
Oh yeah, because
Uh,
people like dark and grungy, I guess. But yeah, there it is.
I feel like the brighter look appeals to more players personally, but that's just me.
Oh, great start here for Shame. Double Heartless.
By the way,
with
am I off
Chaos.
cam now?
Yeah, you're off cam.
Can
Yeah.
Okay, I've been waiting an hour to pick my nose.
Oh, I mean,
Finally.
I wasn't gonna judge.
Go at it.
Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here, week 1, season 7. I am no longer tormented by my inner thoughts. Now it is the foreign sticks.
You're tormented by my thoughts.
I didn't say that just because you assumed I said that. It's like, you know, if I tell you to inject bleach into your body, it's not like I told you to do that. You just assumed I wanted you to do that.
Alright, tier 1 items. Shame quickly re-rolls and picks up the chainmail. Look at the lobby. Another chainmail picked up by Sanem and Immortal. I don't see the items on Goat or Leroy yet. Leroy also picking up a chainmail. Chainmail is a very, very popular tier 1 item.
Well, ogre caps are
It
useless
scales
now.
up really well. Well, ogre cap used to be, but not anymore, unfortunately.
3 open forters right now. Tafchi, Pervac, and Itachi. Not likely to go anywhere. Goat picked up a 2-star Tiny with a Void Stone. I'm going to go over to Goat just because I want to see him throw some peeps around. Never mind. I'm actually surprised the forters didn't hit each other.
Go ahead and watch Shame, because those are the only 2 people that actually had a match this round. But looks like Shame's gonna take this
You sure?
against Leroy. Oh wait, what the hell?
It's the other way around, buddy.
I pressed tab, like I was watching Shame and then like he had like 3 units and I pressed tab and he had no units alive.
Yeah, not great. Itachi picks up a 2-star Drow. 3 hunters on board for Itachi. No longer going to be open forting, so it looks like it paid off well for him. Branos. Hello, Xanum. He has 2 Branos with an ogre out front. So sacrificial ogre, I guess.
Unfortunately, you face a open forter, no kills for user.
Oh crap, we got our Brano on board. How do I counter that? Play nothing.
Genius.
Works
Tachi's
out.
all actually picking up Legion Commander. He's open forting. He's choosing not to play any unit. So just goes to show how important it is to find that Legion too early on if you do want to play that strategy. And yeah, you can always like play Luna instead of your Legion Commander as your carry. And there she is. Speak of the devil. He finds Luna in the shop right away. Is he gonna pick it up? He rolls over the Luna. Huh. I would have even like sold the Legion Commander and like bought the Luna. I'm kind of surprised, but yeah.
No, looks like it's a pretty good setup for Tafchi to go just straight into what? Knight's Trolls?
Fail this time.
Yeah. I don't know about playing Legion Commander yet. Okay, maybe she wins the duel here, going against a solo poor Beastmaster. If she does even manage to get a duel off. But yeah, usually Legion Commander 1 isn't strong enough to win a duel. Even Legion Commander 2 might struggle. But yeah,
Oh, Leroy.
kind of scams a duel win there.
Leroy.
Not
No, Oh, never mind. Leroy won.
Leroy not win streaking.
Yeah, that was the big. He almost lost that win streak. That chainmail actually saved him by the end. Is Leroy going to pike? You got the insects. You can easily go hunter. You can easily go assassin.
Yeah,
Gets it.
Pike's not bad. The only issue is that he doesn't really have a good pike carrier because like I don't imagine if he's gonna play any of these units late game.
If he's going assassins,
So
he'll
you
keep
want
the
something
mix.
like a Wind Ranger on board to carry the pike because you usually play Wind Ranger end game, but you don't usually play insects or. I'm guessing the Earth Spirit is just a tank for now. It's not actually warriors, but you never know.
Well, he picked up a Slardar. Could
He
be.
did pick up a Slaughter. That's what I was noticing.
We'll stay with Leroy for this round just because they're streaking. Goat's taking on Immortal, who is also insect. Oh, and this is the Branos.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Perfect level 4 now. He's Dragon online and a 2-star Snap. It's gonna deal a lot of damage and how many kills did he get that round?
Well, 3.
So the Wiper got 2 of those kills. Wiper won, by the way, and oh god, the perils of playing Brawnies and Wiper.
Well, we actually have 2 Branos. Shame has 3 on board.
4 kills for Pervac.
0 kills for Shame.
0 kills. That's a shame. Oh, picks up a double bristleback. Shame, by the way, and a Magnus too, but chooses to seal the Magnus. Sell the Magnus. can't talk. For that 3 gold eco, and he goes away with his brother playing the Brawny. Oh god, he's gonna feed a lot of Brawny kills this round.
Yeah, plus
I don't
3.
imagine him getting any kills at all. Maybe one.
Nope, not even close. 4 units versus 3 when you're both trying to stack like that. It's just not even close.
This time around, Bristleback got 2 kills and Juggernaut got 1 kill. So no kill stealing for Viper. For Provac.
Yeah, 2-1. Yep, good. We'll stick with Pervac since Pervac is streaking. That's a 2-star bristle there for shame on top of it though. But this is actually a bit of a trend that I've seen today. If we see Branos by round 5, they're having Juggernauts. I don't get that luck when I play Brownies, like at all.
No.
I never see Juggernaut until like round 12 or something like that.
I don't find my 4th Brawny till level 8 or something, you know, I'm just rolling down at 20 HP, desperately looking for a Juggernaut or a Disruptor.
Oh, 5 damage to the Viper. Oh, that duel was so interesting. I don't think Brownies win, but they got 2 kills. They got 2 kills, and Pervac will no longer be streaking anymore either.
Legion Commander now has 10 dual damage. Still Legion 1. Does he have? He doesn't have a 2nd Legion on board.
Talking about Tap G at this point. There's no 2nd Legion. It's just him.
Yeah.
Legion.
Oh,
goes
I
to
meant like
Chrysalis.
another copy of that 1 Legion.
All right, we'll go with Itachi this round. 3 Assassin, double Dragon, streaking.
Assassins.
Nope. He went 0-4 from open forting into 3-4 with these Assassins. Gets off the Mortimer Kisses, has to deal with these barricades, but ooh, okay, that's gonna be a tiny shot. Now, can they deal with the summons? Because I don't think they can.
Yeah, it's a lot of summons. That Tiny is just waiting there to get his turn after the summons were done.
Now, if you could all form an orderly line for hitting the Luna in the face. I don't think we can pike this, can we? Apparently we can. Pike
is pretty good. Like you have a cop, yeah, you can start forming Pike kills. Pike is really good on Ember if you find an Ember 2. This is interesting. He's actually benching a lot of spirits, so I don't know if he wants to just splash some spirits for the time being. He's actually interested in playing Spirit Assassins, yeah.
Well, we put the Kaya on the
go.
Snapfire, so we'll see how that works. I say that,
The Kaya's better on co-op, but I guess you want to farm
we're going up to...
I guess you can put. I think you put Kaya on Queen of Pain right now, and then later on when she's already has a lot of kills, you can maybe switch it over to some other unit.
I'm on Goat, by the way. Gotta follow the streaks. Although every time we follow a streak, they never win, so maybe we should stop doing
The
that.
Casticers.
Casticers. No, they'll win this one. There's an IO with a revive coming in here for Goat. So 4 Primordial, 2 Druid, one of them's Nature's Prophet. Yeah, it's a little hard to deal with right now. Easy win. Easy win. Leroy also won there as well. What's Leroy holding on to? Looks like Savage Summoner Druids. And Insects. Now, the Summoner bonus works on Insects, right? It's +1 damage, I believe.
Yes, it does. If you notice that when the insects come in, they have that red aura on them,
Yeah.
and that red aura usually indicates that yeah, they have the summoner bonus.
Berserking. Yeah. 1 on Essex, and that's with Taft G and the Legion Commander. 4 NOs.
A lot of NOs.
Yeah. 2 of them are yoinking, 2 of them are all about poison. I would have expected the poisons on the Brawnies, but both have healing. So, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I'm on Leroy because I didn't
Yoink
move.
is also good in Brawnies, I think. I actually had some pro players prefer Yoink over All Out Attack or even Barrel Jill, or sorry, Healing Jill. But so I'm not really sure which is the best Underlord, but yeah.
It's personal
It's a
flavor.
good choice regardless.
It's how lucky you're getting with your units. It's a lot that goes into it, but the NO poison with will at least stack for damage or healing reduction, right? So if you got
Yeah,
these
yeah.
brawnies and you have a ton of health and you're going up against like healing knights, which we do have one of, it's a pretty good investment. Leroy kept streak. Leroy was the only one keeping streak. It wasn't even close either. So the Savage. Oh, we got rid of the summoners, but we do have a lone druid in. We're at round 10 lone druid. That's pretty good on the odds.
Pretty skillful.
No summoner bonus, but that's okay. It's the druid's savage heartless insects.
By the way, we have a second assassin in Immortal now. He found a TA quite early. I don't know if he's actually benching other. He has 2 TAs. What the hell?
Two TAs at round
so we
10?
might have-
Damn.
Yeah, damn, dude. And a Slark. Whew.
2 TAs and a Slark? We're going to go to Immortal after this. What kind of luck did he eat for breakfast today? All right, another win for Leroy, up to 5 streak. Immortal should be streaking here if he wins, and he does. Doesn't streak, so he's only at 2 wins, though. Double Dragon, 3 Assassin, 2 Insect,
Also,
my dude.
Void Spirit. Oh, God.
Well, it's going to be Void
And a
Assassin
Coddle
for sure,
in
right?
shop. But you don't play Coddle, you made Assassins.
What is this luck? 10% chance at tier 4 units, and he's found Templar, Slark, Necro, Void.
Necro's an interesting pickup. I wonder if we just want to splash it right now, yeah. Okay, Assassin v Assassin. Ass on ass action.
Okay, I don't know what kind of stuff you watch in Saudi Arabia, but you can just see the Mortimer kisses kind of flying in both directions. But I will say that I think Enos will clean up a lot of the health here. But ooh, red Eno actually is doing a bit better here for Mitachi. So, well, there goes the streaking dream for Immortal. Pervek, though, I think is at 6. So he hasn't lost in a while. 4 Brawnies. There are still 2 Brawny players between Pervek and Shame, but Shame is kind of trailing the pack at 43. We're at 25 kills in 13 rounds for Pervek, so that seems pretty decent, averaging about 2 2 a round.
Yeah, it's not bad. Before round 15, you kind of want twice the round number. Around round 20, you want to be at like 3 times the number, and then after that, you want to work yourself about like 4 times the round number.
We'll see how close we get to that. I will bet that Shame is much fewer kills at this point based upon his health.
It's time for
Yeah, he's struggling, dude. Let's see. Shame only has 12, so half the number of his counterpart in Pervek.
Ooh, we had a... Oh, I didn't see this. We had a Disruptor for Pervek. He just completely silenced all of Immortal's units. This is going to hurt Immortal a lot.
It's gonna be a hefty chunk
Yeah,
here.
hefty chunk. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10? 10.
And Leroy dealing 13 to go. Exanim getting dealt 10 damage, and then Shame being dealt, I think it was 6 by Itachi, goes down to 37 now from 43.
Well, it should be one more win for Pervek here. To get the streak complete. Will be the first streak complete of the game. Pervek sitting at 7-6. So if this is the 8th, he went 0-6 into 7-6 with the Brawnies. 2 Disruptors on board.
Give me time to prepare my
It's
magic.
insane. Alright, another Assassin's attempt. One of the
Snapfire gets
Snapfires
silence. Is he gonna
murdered.
get he gets it off right at the end?
Got 2 of the shots off, yeah. But now here's the other one, the counter Snapfire, and just melting everybody down. Did we even get an all out? I don't even think we got an all out. I think Itachi's Eno just bit the dust too quickly. Shame
Yeah,
won?
usually that's surprising. Usually the Eno has a lot of survivability, just sips out whenever it's in danger. So surprised now to see the ult on the other side. Unless I missed something as well.
So I must have miscounted, because Pervek maybe wasn't on 7. Either way, he's streaking pretty hard. Necrophos.
Looking at the lobby. Right now we have 2 assassin boards, couple of mage boards. One of them being spirits, the other one being more traditional mage, I guess Prims.
Leroy
Two
just slotted in
brownies.
double scaled.
That's a smart play. And then surprisingly, LC Knights, top of the board. LC now 2-star. It's 41 dual damage. I'm interested to see what direction TAFG is gonna take this build, because you don't have to run Warlock, but you are still instructed in for healers. Let's say he's a Nesix. He has the Golem and Nesix, so he's more incentivized to go for the 4 healer alliance to pair up that Nesix to like get more sustain. But you know, look at that sustain. That's the annoying thing about playing against um knights or healing based compositions, that he just took 14 damage.
Yeah, that's why you want all out NO for the stacks of poison. The healing reduction goes a long way against healing comps, like the current meta of knights, healers, warlocks, for sure.
Looks like he is gonna run 4 healers because he has the warlock. He has the warlock paired up, and the dazzle waiting to go. So he's gonna do the classic LC with 4 knights, 4 trolls, and 4 healers. But
Spirits?
yeah, we kind of talked about this earlier, right? It's still a viable strategy. You just need to kind of high roll and find like good items, or like find LC2 really early. Oof, that triangle was devastating for
Yeah,
TAFG.
Exanimate has Spirit Splash in, and if you had a good triangle against these knights, it doesn't really matter how many knights you got. Triangles hurt. So yeah, there you go. Not invincible. TAFG is not invincible. Silver Edge for the Legion Commander. What do you think of that?
Any attack speed item is good. Silver is probably one of the best tier 3 items because you know the plus 300 HP is great. Break is an incredible ability. You know, it's all around good item, dude.
All right, so we're not quite into the danger zones yet here from Shame, so we're gonna go up to Leroy. Leroy did splash in 2 scaled, picked up a Tide Hunter. So Tide Hunter Slardar, 3 warrior for the front line. We gave up the Savage Summoners. We're just Savage, question mark. Savage
I mean,
Druid.
heartless good stuff, right? He also has a Dusa and Sand King waiting in the shop. So yeah, he's gonna pick up. Wait, Dusa. Yeah, there's a Dusa. He probably slots that Dusa in, or sorry, he probably slots the Sand King or the Weaver maybe. For now.
No, if you're not going to go into Hunters, but if you have a Mirana and a Medusa, I can't imagine your Weaver's going to come off the board.
Well, if you don't have Hunter bonus active, I think Nyx has a better ability compared to Weaver. The stun is really good. So for the time being, until you don't have Hunters, you can play Sand King instead of Weaver. If he does wish to do that. He does have a Pike on Weaver with 10 kills. Not a lot of kills. So he can take it out if he wants to.
10 kills on the Nyx and 10 kills on the Weaver. Yeah, that Brawny board is depressing. Yeah, we're gonna hop down to Shame because Shame has just not cut it. 39 kills in 18 rounds. Mr. Sticks, a 3-star Bristleback with Blade Mail seems to be really the only impressiveness going on here. 1 disruptor, 0 disruptor. Yeah, 0 disruptors. It's gonna be a blink in with the Snapfire trying to activate, but gets silenced and completely destroyed before she could do anything with all that mana.
Black got frozen for a good amount of time through the round, but I think Shame will take this, deals 13 damage to Goat. Goat now bottom of the lobby. Xanim also taking 18 from Pervac. He goes down to 21. So yeah, and then 23 for Itachi. So like we have 4 players in the 20s.
All of a sudden, the heartbeats are real. All right, I'll leave it to you. Of our bottom 4, who do you think is in danger of knocked out?
I'm gonna say the Assassins, because they don't have Voids online yet. And, you know, the double Mage lobby, triple Brawny lobby, or I guess like double Brawny lobby. That guy's not a real
Immortal, yeah,
Brawny
Immortal just happens to have Brawny. Okay, I'm here with Itachi.
Leroy. Oof.
At Slark jumps into the middle, gets a few hot shots and dies. Snapfire got what, 2 Mortimer kisses off at the same time. Queen of Pain, pretty good spread there, but eventually will drop. And the Eno with no ult, not able to really pull it out of the fire here.
I don't know if that was a good matchup for him because like the Leroy's a little less tankier, so the assassin do much more damage. But Leroy is also top of the lobby and one of the strongest boards right now. So I don't.
Goat,
Like, until Itachi has voids online, it's gonna be tough for him. And then even and then it's like matchup dependent, like whether he faces mages or voids or knights. But anyways, Goat falls down to 6 HP.
it's such a long, drawn-out battle between Shame and Tafji, but Shame will actually win it. So Goat's down 6. Goat is our magic. And look at all the defense we have with this magic on Goat as well. 3 barriers, target buddy, mango. Still somehow losing.
If you get another contraption, you get a free Subway sandwich.
Free sandwich, yeah. You just collect 6 and stamp them and throw them in. Voidstone on the Keeper. We have a Fedora hat on Disruptor. Wonder if the Fedora was for Ogre Mage combo, but there's no Ogre Mage here. Probably got swapped out for this Lich by the end of it.
Yeah. You might be looking to add a axe later on if he does survive another turn.
Well, speaking of, there's an axe right in front of him. Needs to take it down super quick. We'll finally get it.
2 axes actually.
Oh, there's 2 of them?
The axes go down. LGC comes on.
Mordo has 2 axes with his assassins? Alright, Goat is actually the Goat right now, and will survive. Itachi will be our first out here, round 3. So you called it, man. Those assassins didn't have the metal to do too much else in this round, and that leaves us with Ixanum down at 5.
I'm gonna watch Immortal because he has 29 gold, and it's nothing more fun than watching someone roll down this game frantically, trying to look for solutions and answers.
What did
Also,
Immortal just
yeah,
get,
Goat.
lads? Okay. Double axe in the front line for these assassins. Double axe, double axe. Assassins without
Actually,
PA and
so-
AM feels bad, man.
I miss PA so much. I was like, some of you was talking about like how assassin needs one cost units. So they mentioned anti-mage, they mentioned bounty hunter, but then the one that I miss the most is like PA. PA used to be so good.
Alright, so you said you want to watch
Well,
Immortal. We're here at 10 health on Immortal.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. He did get Void online last second, so he should be favored. And look at how fast he melts that Legion Commander. Chronos was almost perfect.
I just don't think there's enough green on board.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Maybe there is.
I think he takes it, right? Yeah. The void buff is huge for him now. Instead of like losing against most of the lobby, he only loses to half of the lobby. Not even half the lobby. Like only the mage is kind of threatening to him, but otherwise he should be good against all other boards other than Leroy and Goat.
Well, Immortal will win against Taff, so will survive. Ixanum, however, not so lucky. Will go down in 7th. The 6 mage, 3 spirit splash, not making marks. So this leaves us with
That's
Goat
good
still
news
at
for-
6. That's the other mage player. So you said mages is our Lord and Savior, but they ain't doing much today.
They're not doing well right now. Goat is at level 8. Shame is level 7. Huh. I
Shame's,
guess,
Shame's probably been
maybe
rolling.
he rolled down for that. Yeah, he's low eco too. So maybe he rolled down for that Bristleback 3-star when he was close.
Alright, looking for the double disruptor. Gets 1, gets 2, dies. Not really convinced that the positioning there was prime, but the horses come right through. The cavalry just runs
Kinda
over
whips.
everyone. Target buddy. Nice. I'm telling you, man, Goat is actually stable at 6 health. He doesn't care. He's just kicking
Immortal
ass and
also
taking names.
winning. Immortal also winning his game round against Shame. I think he dealt 10 damage to Shame. Now Shame down to 13. But that's what I talked about. Like when you get voids online, that's such a power spike for your assassins. And now you go from like being a bottom 4 player to maybe being a top 3 player. at this point. Like looking at the lobby, he's pretty happy. He just wants to dodge the barricade player, the mage player. But otherwise, all the other players are very juicy for him. It just comes down to matchup RNG at this point
So who do
for
you want to
Immortal.
watch?
I'm watching Immortal right now.
Okay.
Oh, he goes against Pervax. Good match for him. Goat goes against TAFG's. Nice. Actually, okay, I lied. I'm watching Goat now. Uh, because this is bad news. Like you don't want to face knights when you're playing mages.
Well, Immortal, I can say, handily won. The Brawny's just really giving a lot of damage with percentages going his way. So 18 to Pervac, 14 to Leroy, as Shame somehow won 8 to 10. Gee, okay. But Goat is out. Taft G was too much. That leaves us with a top 5 situation here. As I lost your cam.
Hey, did you lose me?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. But my Discord decided to it wanted to restart
Gotcha.
on its own.
I'll throw your cam back up when you're ready and come on back. Immortal is streaking, the only one streaking right now. The Voids, as you said, just kind of making waves. But Shame hit Leroy 8 units to 10 with those Branos, and Shane won. It's insane. Who do you want to watch?
Oh, I'm watching Shame right now.
I'm on Goat. No, I'm on Immortal. Dang.
Goes against Pervac, his brawny counterpart, and Pervac has Warlocks online with that Necrophos, so he has more sustain than Shame. So his units, like both teams don't do a lot of damage, and then one team just heals up all the damage from the other side. So yeah, it's not gonna be good for Shame. He takes 18. He's gonna go down at number 5.
So that leaves us with a top 4 board, as there can only be one Brano. Imagine you absorb the other Brawny kills into your pool when you killed them. That'd be great. Do it Highlander style. Doesn't quite happen. I'm on
That would be
Leroy.
so busted.
Leroy has to take this Vlad's, right? No, he took a Moonshard. But Leroy is the only one at 10. He's been at 10 for several rounds. He has spent the money. He is rolling down. He is looking for that perfect comp. Did go into the Hunters because he, again, just did keep the Weaver. Got rid of the Nyx. But he replaced the Nyx with the Sand King. We saw this a little bit earlier on before we kind of traveled the board. So Leroy is the man to beat right now. And Leroy with the 10 with the Heartless, well, it's not Heartless, but the Hunters. He's up against Pervac.
This Medusa has to do a lot of work there. It all comes down to how long that Medusa can live. Stone Gaze comes out right before the Disruptor ult. Look at how much damage Medusa is dealing. Not even close. Like second Mirana is not even close to where Medusa is.
It's like percentage damage is good or something.
Yeah, and Medusa, like while being she's so low, but she just keeps alive. She has 35 HP right now. No one can finish her off. And you know.
That's actually way closer than I think Leroy would like. But Immortal got stomped by Taft G. Gets kicked out of the game with the 4 Knight, 4 Healer, 4 Troll. So LC comp. So that LC is not even at an impressive amount of kills. It's at 31 with 113 dual damage. But will actually remain at the top. So 39, 35, 5. I'm assuming we'd like to look at Pervac to see if he can fight for a tournament life.
Sure.
That's heartbreaking. Has all the components for a 3-star snap, and he's looking for that other 2-star jug, but hasn't found him.
So traditionally, Knights take this fight because Knights have more sustain than the other side. Good Disruptor ults silences a good chunk of people, but no one gets finished off on Tab G's side. LC duels and yeah,
That's
goes
just gonna be
off.
pure damage right there. Yeah.
And that's what I talked about. Like you know, LC can be a viable strategy. You just need to high roll LC. You need to high roll your items a bit, and you know when you do
Ooh.
that, it
Tap-
can still be a top comp.
Taft G won both boards. Taft G hit Leroy for about 20. So
Medusa 2 for Leroy now.
it's going to be Knights versus Hunters. It's Hunters, Warriors, 3 Savage, 2 Insect. up against kind of like this mini rainbow that we got going on, the short rainbow. Any bets?
No
Any?
troll warlord for Tab G yet. I'm gonna say Tab G, right? Like when LC's online, it's really hard to beat. He has like all his units are upgraded. I guess Dazzle and Abaddon are 1-star, but most of the important units are upgraded. He has all the important alliances.
Look at the
This
healing.
Medusa again has to do a lot here.
No, she's getting
But,
those good
yeah.
split shots off with the percentage damage. The healing is still, I think, too good at this point. I think the Knights just reduced the damage too much. This actually could be game. I think this is shot right here. Yeah, -19.
Whew. When you lose to Knights, you really lose to them.
The only Knight player as well. Tafty basically went uncontested in the picks because there were no other heals, no other trolls, one other Heartless, not that we actually got to a 3-star situation, a few Warlocks here and there. That was it.
That's a very good point. Like being uncontested while going to that, like kind of shaky comp kind of definitely helps because you don't want to be contesting for your units against another comp if you're actually playing like a comp that's kind of unstable. So it definitely helped have G be more stable, like actually finding his units much easier. Obviously, like contested assassins not having the same fate or contested mages.
Yeah, it doesn't quite hit the mark, right? All right, so round 3 in the bag. One more to go before I think we wrap up for the day. Let's just take a quick look. Leave party. We have around 28 in lobby C. I'm going to jump on over there. And I'm going to check in with our admins. Group E is a good one to change into. I didn't see Group E. That's the thing. So we'll just sit here. It's probably not going to take too long. It's up on stream. It's only 2 players. There we go. That's the button. And this might even actually be over very quickly here as well. Lafania actually in top 2. Lafania was hanging out in chat a bit earlier. This is JSM, Vandersar, Penka, Taku. Oh, I missed Taku. Takumatsu all out. And it's La Elite and Lafania in top 2. 17-6 with Lafania on Brawnies. There we go. There's the names. 132 Brawny counts in 30 rounds. That's not so bad.
Well, it doesn't matter how many kills you have if you're against Void.
Yeah.
Well,
6 assassin, 3
we do
void.
see her position like that axe behind, yeah. She had that brawny jump. I might move that Vlad's onto a different unit because I feel like the axe might get shredded early on.
There's 2 axes there.
Yeah, but the axe of the Vlad's I wouldn't, because he's at the back, right? So I might put the Vlad's over to something else because I don't think the axe is gonna live a lot.
Ooh, that was a huge chrono cube. That was pretty sick right there.
Lefania's like Luna's all clustered up. That doesn't really help.
Come on, Axe, dunk somebody. Oh my god, the huge heal right there. And doesn't look like it'll be it, so that'll be GG right there.
3-star
Cool.
Necro, by the way.
Yeah,
Wow.
3-star
3-star
Necro.
Beastmaster, 3-star Necro. I don't go for 3-star non-brawnies when I'm playing brawny, but
Lafania will get second, La Elite into first here in lobby E. Not bad, not bad. Congratulations. I don't think... Yeah, I don't... Ebot has actually not accepted my friend request, so I can't see it. Whoops. What can you do, right? What can you do? So I believe that should be finishing up all the rounds. Group E is actually just finishing up now, which means we will have our round 4 probably something like within the next 10 minutes. Let's hope that all the algorithms get through nice and smooth this time. No 20 minutes between rounds because that's honestly the worst. But yeah, not so bad, Sticks. Not so bad.
yeah, good stuff, dude. We saw like brawnies and assassins. Assassins are doing pretty well though. I'm kind of surprised they didn't manage like in the last game, Immortal only got number 4 after getting Voids Online. So I'm surprised he didn't get a higher placement, but you know, the LC Knights were really good. Dude,
Well, that's the
LC
first
Knights
time.
survival, right?
Well, that's the first lobby that LC actually did any good
True.
in.
Yeah.
We've had.
It is an anomaly when it happens, but if it's still viable.
I believe that I watched Group A and and then I watched Group A and H or something like that, and then we watched this Group A. So of those 5 lobbies, I think I saw 2, maybe 3 LCs total in 5 lobbies.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
The thing that surprised me from Tapsy was like he had a Luna in the shop, and he could have chosen to overflow and then pick up the Luna, but he chose to like roll over. It's like I don't care about Luna. It's like LC is my queen. I'm loyal to the Legion.
Well, so let's say that we had an Ogre cap and you figured an LC and a Luna. You put the Ogre cap on the Luna, I suppose, these days,
Yeah.
right? And then just kind of build from there. But, I mean, hey, a win is a win, even without a Luna.
Yeah.
A lot of people with a Knight's LC will see the Luna and it doesn't really add anything except pure damage, and they might try to go for the utility instead, right? Because it's supposed to be a rainbow build. Just put all of your eggs in the LC basket. So Luna doesn't really contribute to that basket much.
It's fair. The way I look at it is that you can either go for Luna carry with Pike, or you can go for LC carry with Cloak.
But it's
And,
harder to do both. Way harder to do both.
So I pick up both Luna and LC, and then whichever I 2-star, I kind of try to play as my carry. There's also always like those sad games where you don't find 2-star of either of those units, and you're just like frantic about
Or you
rolling
find
down
8 of them
trying to
and
find a
then
new
never
unit.
find a 9th.
Yeah.
I think that's
And
more.
you end up playing 6 Knights, which is not the best comp. But yeah, that's the way I see it. You either go for the Luna to be your carry or the LC to be your carry, and you know you have a good support setup with the Knight healers to give the most amount of support to your carry to win you the game.
Well, c'est la vie. The LC worked out that time. We'll have to see if it will still continue to be a fad or not. We've had so many mages today, and so very few top placements because of them. Don't know what's going on there, but scoreboard is up. Take a quick look at it. Our final round of the day will have our top 8 points here. 1, 2, rank number. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the ranking system, but 2 to 9 will be our top 8. So that's gonna be Immortal, Leroy, Cyrillix, which I think is Hold My Beer, is the translation. Showtime, which is Taf G, Luna, Pervek, Roskoshny, it's a new name for me, and Goat. That should be our top 8 for our final round here today.
The Hold My Beer. I think his name's pronounced Peeve. In Russian.
I was
or Cyrillic.
introduced to him as Cyrillix.
Yeah,
Which,
it works too, I guess.
2 weeks in, I realized it wasn't Cyrillix. They're just saying the alphabet of Cyrillix.
Wait, you thought it was like a Knight Cyrillix? Pivo? Oh,
I thought it was like
Skrillex,
Skrillex, but like Cyrillix. Just one word.
Skrillex, like the
Yeah.
dubstep. musician.
They pulled the wool over my eyes. So if Pivo is how we want to call him, we can totally say Pivo. That's fine.
It's easy. It rolls off the tongue. I love it.
Pivo. Yep. Cool. Thanks, Tylee.
I used to say Ninbo, no Apex. This is a funny thing that me and Luis came up with, because like if you look at it, the first 2 letters look like an N, and then there's a B and O, so that's Ninbo.
Nibo. Alright. I had place number 16. I just called him Beck because there's a Beck in the middle of it. Yeah, my Canadian tongue doesn't work
Makes
very
sense.
well with these things. I have no idea how to pronounce. Yeah, just
That's
how it
another
is.
player I saw last week. I haven't seen them before. So yeah, maybe new entrants to the tournament scene.
Could be. Either way, we're going to take a quick break, get round 4 set up. It looks like 50 past the hour, which is about 3 or 4 minutes. So we got a timer up. When we come back, round 4 here with 4 court sticks. It'll be a good time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last round for the day. Week run, round 4 of Underlords Season 7. Here with, and this is a little bit of a subject of debate right now. What is our Archon name? Are we the Foreign Court Jester? Are we the Foreign Court Sticks? Forecourt Sticks? Forecourt
Special.
Foreign? The FCF?
I like forecourt sticks, maybe.
We can be the Forecourt
What do you
Sticks.
think? Foreign court sticks.
I mean, like, I
Foreign
have
Court
4 in
Sticks.
my name. You have 4 in your name.
Mm-hmm.
Foreign Court Sticks.
Put 4 and 4 together.
Foreign Jester? I don't know. I mean, it could be
That's
anything.
good.
Could be anything. Round 4 coming in. A lot of mages today. A few brawnies here and there. And some assassins trying to hit the mark. But it has been knights and more knights. A lot of knights in the top lobbies.
It's been a good night.
It's been a good night for some of these players. Not quite all of our 60 odd that came out today can obviously attain greatness. But our top 8 for the last round today will be here, as shown on screen. Leroy leading the pack at 39 points. Immortal going from a first to a fourth. Doesn't quite edge out Leroy, sitting at 37. Hold My Beer, Showtime, or sorry, Pivo, Showtime, LA Elite, Pervac, and Roskoshny are our last round players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good. I got the go ahead. So, Sticks, without further ado, let us get your disheveled self into the last round of the day. Or it
Excited.
could not load. There we go. I freaked out for a moment there. I didn't think it was actually going to load up. All right, so open forting has been obviously
Showtime.
pretty popular.
Looking at Showtime, double Nyx, double Slaughter opening pack. You can't pick up both because can you? You can actually 2, 4. No, you can't pick up both pairs. But he chooses the Nyx pair or the Slaughter pair.
I mean, you could just sell the tusk back, right? Oh, is that not enough? 2,
Yeah,
4,
it's not
6.
gonna be
Ah,
enough.
that's right. Gonna get 1 gold for
So to
tusk.
choose, then Nyx is with the insect bonus is much more useful than Slaughter, unfortunately.
I like Slardar as an
It's,
early game hitter. His ability comes off cooldown pretty frequently. It hits Reese decently hard. It benefits the entire comp.
Just give him a White Stone and he's like, it's like having Heartless, almost.
But there's no way you lock for it, right?
No, you don't. For 1 unit,
Chain, Talisman, Kaya, all good shots. Takes the Talisman instead. A lot of demons early on. I mean, it's a good time to be a demon, obviously. Oof. Didn't complete any of those pairs, but we'll go into a triple warrior. Picks up some mages.
we're
Off to the
already
side.
also really strong early on.
2-star Snapfire for LA Elite with a Bloodseeker, Ogre Mage, Snapfire. Morbid Mask. Feels like you kind of got shafted on your choices. 30%
Yeah.
lifesteal is on the Bloodseeker. Probably the best unit
don't
for it.
Hate Morbid Mask. I thought it would be better than it actually is, but the idea is you put it on a frontliner like a CK or like a Savage, like in kind of deal, or like maybe a brawny unit on the front line. You put it on, and then it does damage and it heals up its damage. It gives a little more sustain. Showtime's gonna take a 1 HP loss and get that easy reroll.
Speaking of Brawny, we got 2 on board here for Leroy. And found a Juggernaut round 3.
Okay, that's pretty
So-
exciting. So he's gonna go ahead and put that jug in over for the Weaver. Also, the Nyx and a Weaver, so he has insects, but I don't imagine he's gonna play the insects one.
He has
He
1
has
gold.
Wait, he doesn't. He puts the Savage on
Now that was
instead of
Instead of the
the
Weaver.
Juggernaut.
Oh, instead of the jug? Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want Tusk stealing any of my kills.
Well, the Savage will go good for the Bristleback on as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, there's 1 kill from Tusk.
There's a
There's
second.
2 kills.
And there's 3 kills. Tusk takes all 3 kills that round. It's gotta feel bad for Leroy.
Womp.
I would sell that Tusk,
Womp.
if I was Leroy, just out of emotions. Like you don't know who's.
Did he not buy the jug?
He sold it. What?
Okay, it's not going to be
I
Brawnies
swear.
then, right? It can't be Brawnies then.
Maybe he's going for a Savage build. He does have the Magnus on board. Savage Summoners with insects.
So-
There's another jug.
Juggernaut
I'll take
comes
it.
back. Pick me, pick me. Sell things, get 10, Leroy. There you go. 8, 9. Is he just going to X9? I don't think you're going to X9 with those 3 units. No. All right. Well, the Tusk is out and the Magnus is in and the 2-star Weaver. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be a Brawny.
Doesn't seem like it. Although Brawny isn't that contested. There's only one. Actually, Leroy's the only one in Brawny. So I mean, if I was Leroy, I would hard dive into Brawnies. I guess Furback is benching Brawnies, but still his progress is kind of weak. If I was Leroy, I would hard dive
Picks up
into
a
Brawny. I
Luna.
think Brawnies is a much stronger comp than Savage Summoners. Desolator here would be really good.
I was going to say, if he gets a barricade, I think he's 100% going to go into Hunters. But
Yeah,
Didn't
he does
do
have
it.
a good hunter progress, so maybe maybe you're right. Maybe he is going to not go Brawnies. Actually, there's a Beastmaster who's a hunter and a Brawny, so you can.
Well, I'm going to leave Leroy to his own devices. He's going to jump up to Immortal, sitting at 4 and 0. 4 units, Kaya on 1, and an Armlet on this Venomancer.
Interesting.
I mean, hey, extra damage is extra damage. Veno's not exactly a high impact unit.
Yeah, and then it does charge the mana fast, so you get ward off maybe.
Sort of.
It dies right.
It
before
it dies way too quick for it to be useful.
Maybe if he positioned his front line a little forward so that Veno doesn't take that much damage. But with the Luna on the other side, it's gonna take glaive damage and die anyway. So yeah, there's not a lot you can do at that point.
I mean, the Luna, not the Luna, the Veno also gives summoner bonus, but when you run into a kind of a mirror with a Luna, that Luna will eat you alive. Look at the damage difference. Yeah.
So many sheep asses. What board is that? That was a Leroy with all the sheeps. Yeah.
Oh, did Leroy? Oh, yeah.
You can actually I think you can turn the contraptions around.
So
Make
no
them look a
streaks.
certain way.
It's anybody's game. I'm on Leroy for some reason.
We don't pull this up.
Who has
a-
nothing now. Leroy has no synergies. Round 3 Juggernaut doesn't go it. It's crazy. Where can I get this luck, Sticks? Where can I get this luck of round 10, 3 epic units? Where can I get the luck of Juggernauts round 3? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah, we were spectating Leroy, so we gave him streamer luck.
So let's go over to Pivo. Pivo won a match and is now streaking at 3-0. 9 units on board. That's pretty crazy.
No
Just
one
gonna
has
sell them all
mages.
down.
Surprisingly. No one's
Druid Vid.
benching mages. I guess Tav G is kind of benching mages, but really.
Pervac has a 2-star LC with a 2-star troll and a warlock. So they're just gonna try to heal that LC. Alright, Pivo, it's Druids versus Druids with a Luna
Said
Drow in
Pivos.
the corner.
It's like he was going for the Sally build, the Luna Pike build, but he has to roll that Pike and also find Luna too quite early. Start farming Pike kills.
He has one on bench. This is not looking good for his streak, though. Yeah, it doesn't look good for the streak at all. This is the danger of putting stuff in the corner up against Pudges. They just don't work out. The trees are just healing everything on both sides, so it's taking forever for stuff to die.
Trees gets chopped down by Roskashni. He's gonna take the win here. Tap G, win streaking.
Now we'll
With he's one away from mages. He has the insect splash with the razor and ogre. He levels up, and I'm assuming he's gonna put in a mage.
There you
unit
go.
in, and there it is. Puts
3 mage, 2 insects, and 2 primordial. Bit of a stranger comp, but whatever works, right?
I mean, insects is strong already, so you can splash it at anything.
A doom? We splashing a doom from Pivo? I mean, heck, that's probably one of the better units to splash in against mages.
Yeah.
Except that he doomed a Nyx that was basically
He
dead
also
already.
has a tree. He also has a tree, so he has brutes online. This is a pretty good setup for Pivo to go into 4 brutes if he chooses to. 4 brutes, I think, is really strong. It got a little weaker with the mage. Mages being so popular, but this lobby isn't mage. There's no mages in this lobby yet. I mean, I guess there's this one that have G. But yeah, damage reduction is really, really strong. Item rounds coming up. Vanguard for Tab
Yeah.
G is really, really
It's
good.
got to be
As
Vanguard,
a
right?
frontline unit. Yeah, he has double Void Stone, so yeah, Tab G is a good setup for
Mages and
going
spirits.
mages. Yeah, and spirits, true. Although his Storm Spirit progress is kind of weak. He's already around level 5, so you can't really roll for it until level 6. I'm interested in seeing Pivo. He did roll the pike, and he also has a IO now. So now
So he has that
he has
IO
that
attached
IO
to the Lunas.
buffing. Yeah,
Yep.
the Sally build.
I'm still here with
Yeah,
Taff G, who's up against Leroy now, the 3 magic. Leroy's the Heartless Hunter, so yeah, magic gets rolled. Magic got rolled so hard.
Yeah, the Heartless just melts everything from Tab G side.
Whoops, feels bad. Feels bad. Pivo lost up against Showtime, and this
I
will
wanna
be
say
Underlords.
this is a good lobby for mages. Because there's not a lot of brawny. There's no one in Knights, although Pervac does have an LC.
One of everything picked up. It's gonna be Yoink on the Assassins. Got all out there for Rushkoshny. Rushkoshny. 3 in
Rolling
Essex.
from Pervac. Kind of interested at what Pervac is going for. I guess he's he's going for LC Knights, but is in transition. He finds a Bristleback too. That's baiting him, but I don't think you take it.
There's no brawny. No brawnies.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough choice. There's no brawny side. You can always start rolling on turn 6.
I'm up on Immortal, who is at 97 health and streaking. Immortal taking on Pivo. Pivo, who is really trying to do good things with that Luna, but like, if you're not in range of the Luna, she doesn't do anything. That's a 5-kill Luna, by the way.
Bad. But yeah, the Luna was stuck at the farmer's market and couldn't get out because the IO was blocking the pathway.
The
Or,
deals were
rather
too
the-
good, man.
The deals were too. The Drow was rather blocking the way.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that SimCity, man. I don't think it does enough. If you're gonna block him in the corner, right? Maybe move that corner up a bit.
Yeah.
There's only one Assassin's player that can get behind you, so.
Oh, Strangles. Hog.
Yeah.
He has the Spirits Online. Double Ember, Ember 2-star already. Cool. Oh, that Luna's gonna take a lot of damage and go down. No triangle since the Earth Spirit also goes down, but
Immortal completely stomped his board.
is he at... Oh, you're watching Immortal. Oh, okay. I'm on the other board. My bad.
It's all good. You gave us an update there. I watched Immortal stomp here. It was great. Yeah, Immortal's close to that streak. He's 10-1, so because he hasn't finished the streak, I imagine this is 6 or 7 right here. So I'm just going to stay on him to see if he can actually get that streak complete or not. It's 2 Scaled, 3 Warrior, 2 Druid, 2 Savage, and Immortal just picked up a Disruptor. I don't think we're going to be doing much with this Juggernaut. I suspect the Warriors will be capped at 3. I say that, but he actually has up to 5 Warriors.
Warrior.
So maybe Immortal is going Warriors. Io gets up to 3 stars on the Tusk. Tusk is just going to shut down the Spirits. They lost the Earth Spirit really early on this one, so Taff G is just going to take a bunch of stars to the face.
Note to self, have incompetent Hulk's throat slit.
And Immortal's at 7 streak now. 5 streak for Showtime, 7 for Immortal. And I'm not sure anybody can actually do much against this defensive comp he has set up. Mask of Madness. He doesn't have anyone for it to play on. Do you take it anyway?
Well, you do. If you play troll, if you're playing 6 warriors,
wouldn't.
you want troll warlord late game, and you want that mask on it. If you do plan on going 6 warriors, but yeah, he could always like transition out of it.
He picked up a Desolator, put it on the Venomancer. Really trying to make this... Why is this Venomancer here? Oh, okay, there we go. We just replaced it with Tiny.
Well, it gets scaled, but yeah, it doesn't do a lot. Actually, he picked up Silver Edge and put on Slaughter, so...
It's an
Silver Edge
armlet
also...
on Tusk.
Oh, Silver Edge on Slaughter. Silver Edge is like probably the best tier D item.
I'll break any rule I have to.
Oh, wow, that...
If you're...
White Spire belongs to me.
The Nyx broke the chain from the IO, and the IO got separated from the Tusk. And that's why the IO's like nowhere near anything useful. You just trapped him back there. That was a pretty big deal, because the Tusk has the armlet, and you want to try to get as much punching power out of the Tusk before he succumbs to that armlet. So, feels bad. Immortal will not get streak. Immortal will sit at 7, does not streak complete. And that leaves us with Showtime as our next streaker. Riskful in 6 warriors is strong. It can be, for sure. But the Mask of Madness was not picked up, so just like you're saying, Six, right? You want the Troll Warlord, but it's so far away at this point.
That's fair. Like, you don't really want a dead item waiting for you. You'd rather have the powerful item, especially since he was wind shaking. Maybe that kind of factored into it. LC 3-star on the other side from Furback.
Oh, we're on Showtime on this side.
Oh yeah, my bad. Still watching Immortal.
3-star LCs from Druids. Has to be.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, has to be. Showtime is now on 7 streak. 7 streak, so one more possible for them. The Heartless Hunters doing very well. Sit behind barricades. Has the Inessex Enthrall, basically pretending that they're vigilant. They have the 2 vigilant, 2 assassin, the 2 insect there as well. Picks up a bunch of stuff. Has a lot of possible stars. Can actually get into a double 2-star Wind Ranger right here.
They won't be able to deal with this.
If Showtime actually wants to spend the cash. Goes to 8 units. Is joined by Leroy and Taff G. But this is all to protect the streak. Goes up 8 units here. Lost the 3 econ. Just trying to see if we can get that streak complete. Before the Pudge goes down, does bring Drow Ranger into the front line, but nobody really focusing her down. Enemy Pudge will drop. The Ranger is going to go. We do got barrels into the back, and it's going to be a bit of a archer fest. The Enthralls are going to make the difference here, and Showtime will streak complete. The only one here in round 4. Where do you want to go, Bo?
Oh, here's a Wind Ranger. I'm watching Showtime. Showtime's shop has a
Yeah.
double Wind Ranger that you can pick it up and then
There we go.
play the second Wind Ranger and then. Oh,
Didn't
he missed
get it! What?
Didn't get it. I don't know. Maybe like didn't
bought
decide in time.
one.
But the idea is you play both Wind Rangers and then you go for Wind Ranger 3-star, and when they combine, you have so many kills on that Wind Ranger. I don't know.
I feel
but
like
it can also I've also heard arguments against it, so it might be a bait, and then that's why he didn't pick it up. I'm not sure if it was the play, but I would go for that play.
I mean, it was sitting there the whole time during the fight. The whole time.
Yeah.
If you want a
Thought
big
long
pike,
and hard about it.
that's the way to do it. I don't know.
Well, there's also the thing where if you don't find that Wind Ranger, it's wasted gold and wasted opportunity.
You just sell it later.
Yeah.
Even with this resurrect
I mean-
from IO, it's not going to be enough.
Looking at his HP and looking at his econ, I would gone for it, right?
Yeah.
you're not in a bad spot. You can go for 3 stars to push you over the edge and give you that next level.
Speaking of health, we got 3 people on the heartbeat. Mask of Madness, you gotta bet.
Yeah.
What goes over Mask of Madness as hunters?
Mm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't even know
I
what
mean,
Showtime
Silver Edge is
anymore.
still pretty good.
So,
But
I
yeah,
don't even know. Who do you want?
Mask is pretty good.
Taf G, Elite, or Pervac?
Let's watch. Let's watch Elite, and then we'll move over to Tabsy maybe the next round.
6
Um,
Assassin, Morbid Mask, Slark. Not a Mask of Madness,
Yeah.
but it's alright.
3 barricades in the lobby, and you don't like facing barricades if you're assassins.
Yeah, that corner comp's a bit harder to deal with. Double Dragon online for the Viper. Viper has an Octarine on top of that. I don't know why we have a Chrysalis for Snapfire. She's gonna get tons of mana.
You wanna jump on that back line, and with barricade you kinda get locked out of it. And he faces the warrior, which is like all front line at the point at the moment. It's not gonna be good news for him.
Alright, it's up to you, Templar Assassin. Oh, I spoke too soon. Why would you put a Chrysalis on a Snapfire that's obviously just meant to be bait?
Yeah, it is. It's in the front line, so it's not gonna have trouble farming mana.
It got like
But
2
I
auto attacks off and then just got
guess-
tuck punched and died.
You don't have anything better to put it on. I wonder, like, if what's better. I think
TA,
Skull Basher is
Nyx.
still better. I guess Skull Basher is still better. On
Ember?
Ember Spirit.
But it has a cooldown, doesn't it? It has
Yeah,
an
it
internal
has a
cooldown.
cooldown. You can mass stun, but like you had the opportunity to get the 100 full damage. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I might have put in Crystallis on it, but you know it's kind
Chrysalis
of
or Desolator? What goes?
rolls down. But I don't think he's getting out of this.
It's up to you to die, TA. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So again, just dead item on Snapfire. Got one
Like,
auto attack,
LC Knights.
one Mortimer, and died. Endo's doing work, but like, it's not enough. Almost a kill. La Elite, 1 health. No more room for error. Is likely going to be our 8th place here in round 8, which is not great for them. Getting 8th in the last lobby means very minimal points. But, I mean, somebody's got to be 8th, you know? Somebody's got to be 8th. Take a quick look across the board, though. La Elite with the 6 Assassins is the only one. Taf G is doing okay with the Mage Spirits. Pervac and the LC comp, again, this is how most of the LC comps have gone today, Sticks. It just has not been hitting the mark. It's a heartless lobby today. 5 heartless in the top 5 ranks. It's insane.
Bastards.
Go against to Pervac. I'm watching Pervac. Goes against Tap G. Both low boards, but if Tap G gets his triangles off, yeah, it's not gonna be good news for
That wasn't a great
Pervac.
triangle, though.
Although his LC is really alive as he duels a Joel. Joel's not gonna have the ult off this round.
The
Those triangles are
the
pretty
second
weak,
triangle. The second triangle was good. The rest weren't. LC lived. Yeah, LC lived. La Elite did drop 6 assassins, could not find their mark. Their blades were too dull, and they will go out in 8th. La Elite, wrong name. Yeah, it's like Pa Elite.
I don't think this is a good lobby for 6 assassins.
It
Unless
wasn't.
even if you have Void, it's not good, right? The Heartless will melt your units down, and you know.
Pervac's at 84 dual damage by round 20. 8 units, a few 9s. Actually, the top 4 are 9 units. The rest of us don't quite have the money, although Pivo should be fairly close to getting 9, but Pervac on the edge here is trying to bet that they're not about to get eliminated and they might be able to make a difference next round with that banked up cash.
Kill the warlocks quickly.
Goes against the 6 Knights of Immortal. He does have 2 healers on. I doesn't have healing on Essex. It's all goes down to sustain, and I think Leroy might have more sustain at this moment.
Pervac definitely is going to take a hit. Ooh, that was a Maelstrom proc. Doesn't
actually
take
surprisingly
lethal, though.
close.
Is still
Yeah.
kicking. That's the important part there. So now that banked up cash needs to pay itself off, but there's no way we have enough to go to 9. What was-
Tashi, by the way, won his round.
Mechanism or Battle Fury, I imagine, yeah.
Mechanism easy.
Yeah, especially against all these hunters out there, right? Just pop it immediately.
And you're running 2 healers, so
Pog.
and then healing
Hey,
items go up in value.
Troll Warlord. Was that their last game?
I'm surprised Permac isn't rolling down here, but
There he goes.
I guess there's not a lot to roll down for.
He sold
Okay, he's gonna
everything,
put in
made
the
it
4
happen.
trolls. Yeah, that makes sense. So sitting on like so many 1-star Dazzle, 1-star Bat, 1-star CK.
Beggars can't be
chose not to
choosers
go
at 9
for-
life, man.
He chose not to go for Warlock and have 4 healers on, despite having healing in a 6. This is kind of a like debate that I've found. Like some people prefer to play
That heal.
Warlock and get 4 healers on, and other people say that Warlock's a shit unit. I don't want him in my farm.
Bro, the healing is top notch right now. That mechanism really boosts them up a lot with that Omni Knight. It worked out. 0
Actually
cash,
takes
but
10 from the wind shaking board of Showtime.
nobody
goes
else
on to
going
10
out.
HP.
These heartbeats are really just kind of holding steady, as you might. Now, TAFG did lose, is down to double digits on the 10. But Rakoshnoi and Pivo sitting at the 30s, all the way up to Showtime at 73, who just picked up a bunch of 2-stars. That's another Troll Warlord, though. If Pervac can find one more Troll Warlord and live one more round to get it, might actually be a top 4 monster. There's only one Void player, too, and that's Leroy. Apparently that was not the right button. All right, Pervac, do your thing, buddy. Healing's good. There's an NSX out front. No golem.
Elsie targeted the Underlord from the other side, the Hobgen. But Elsie went out immediately. That's
Troll
gonna
man.
be good enough, man.
So,
Troll's your second carry in
Oh,
LC
yeah.
Knights, basically.
100%. If he can get a 2-star, even better. I was really impressed by the Enigma. The Enigma actually put up some pretty fantastic numbers right there. That Midnight Pulse had like 4 units just ticking down. Inside that was a Disruptor ult on top of it. So that was really good from Leroy. And Leroy, won't die anytime soon, but it's even better for Pervac. Is he going to try to econ? Sitting at 5 cash. So
I
many
mean,
1-stars.
I guess he just doesn't have anything to roll for. I guess he can roll for a CK, for Hail Mary CK2. I mean, why not at this point, right?
I mean, any one more of those units and he's in the money.
Yeah, he could always sell his bench to buy those. That's true.
Such blood will be spilled.
Okay,
We'll
Pervac
see.
up against
Oh, she gets punched.
it's the bot.
It was last second, but not gonna be good enough.
It's an immortal clone, and the immortal clone is gonna clean
That
up.
Lich ult. That Lich ult did a lot. So
Pervac, poor guy.
let's go up to TAFG's board really fast. Okay, he wins his round. He stays in it.
By 9.
now.
Must have been some really good triangles from TAFG to keep him in against the leader. And that brings actually Showtime into a 3-way tie right now. 49, 49, 49. 2-star tied and lifestealer for Rakoshny. And this leaves us
Is
with
this
TAFG
okay?
and Pivo in the bottom ranks. So who do you want? Oh, he left. All right, cool. We're gonna go up to. We're gonna watch Pivo here, as I hope that Styx is coming back. Pivo has himself 2-star tied with a refresher. You can see some interesting SimCity arrangements. That 3-star IO really trying to feed this Luna, and Luna admittedly up to 43 kills. Has to deal with that Mirana in the back. The Disruptor ult actually coming out real good, but the 2-star Tide paying itself off in spades. Luna clean up the Mirana in the corner. Now we're just swarming down Showtime, who's just left with an Enthrall. And that Enthrall will get off a pretty good ult, but not going to be near enough. At the same time, Rakashni, it doesn't matter that he got himself a 2-star tie. He's out in 6th. And Cyrillic's holding steady at 2. Can't afford to make another mistake. You with me, buddy? Sticks?
Hey, yo.
Hi. Nope, he's gone. Hey, and he's back. You put me through a roller coaster of emotion here, Sticks.
Am I back on?
Hi.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my Discord. I should restart my computer.
Sorry, you can just leave your webcam off. It's not a big deal. Save your bandwidth. All right.
I don't think it's my bandwidth, but it's just like my Discord is crashing. Anyways. Yeah,
Peeve-
57 kills on Luna. Actually 51 kills, but she gets 6 kills this round. Bit of a spoiler.
Oh, is that what the calculation is?
Yeah. If you highlight a unit right before the round starts, there's a bug, and I'm surprised they haven't fixed it yet. But like, it shows you how many kills and like it shows you the stats after the round because like
It instantly
what we're seeing is
calculates,
just a
yeah.
simulation, right?
Yeah.
It's already like calculated.
Is intended to the throne.
Running. Okay, it looked like he was running 2 IOs. What's the best way to do a raffle? Asking for feature ideas.
I'm pretty sure it's the Chrome extension of Twitch giveaways, unless it's been integrated in now. But there's a lot of features that Twitch has taken and created into their mainstream. But there's a Chrome extension out there called Twitch giveaways that is super popular.
I know Nightbot has a feature too, so if you
Yeah,
use Nightbot,
Nightbots,
you can use that as
Streamlabs,
well.
Stream extensions, Stream Elements. There's a ton of them out there.
True.
All right.
I want to go to Tab G. I want to see them triangles before I leave. I'm gonna admit I'm a little biased. Spritz is my favorite comp right now. It might not be the best comp. It's a lot of fun to watch them. Not the best lobby for them, I suppose. You want to be like against full melee comps to get like those big juicy triangles, not against like people cornering hard. It goes against like
Got one
Evo.
triangle off.
yeah, it's
Wasn't
not gonna
even
be
close.
good.
Yeah.
Still a level 8, so he doesn't. Comp wasn't quite online yet.
Ooh, Immortal takes 21 up against Showtime. It's going to be down into the single digits. Leroy's still fighting up against the bot of Pivo, and Pivo will not clutch it. The Void. The Hunter Heartless Void. A little bit too much.
Look at Immortal, still no Troll Warlord. For him, you could pick up a Shadow Fiend pair, maybe. Like, usually the way I have seen 6 Warriors play is like you play 6 Warriors and then you play 4 Druids. So you play Necrophos, Shadow Fiend, Disruptor, and I'm blanking on the 4th one.
Trolls usually are slotted in with Warriors.
Oh yeah, what was Stalker? There we go.
Yeah.
yeah,
Troll
he's
Heartless
going
is how I
for
was
a-
taught it, but yeah.
It's going for a slightly different build with Druids and Savages.
Struck down their
I don't know if 2 Savage is enough to do anything for a 6 Warrior comp, but he's putting up a good fight.
Yeah.
You can see the Lich ult bouncing around doing work. We're actually going to revive the Slardar. He's just going to kind of walk on over. Wow, Lich ult did fantastic work.
Lich
Holy
ult
crap.
does a lot of work.
All right, 11 to Leroy. We got 3 people in single digits. Showtime at 21. The only person at 10 units, well, okay, was Showtime. Now Immortal to slot in X. What is X going to be here? Oh, that's a Kaya on Lich. That's a 2-star Kaya Lich. Wow. And Showtime actually picks up a 2-star Void, 2-star
There's a
Faceless
Medusa
Void.
in the shop if he wants it. Don't know. Sells a DK for more rolls.
1-star Axe
Yeah,
is in the
puts him
comp.
max.
All right, Immortal. Make it happen with your 4 Brawny kills. And Essex gets hooked. That's not great. Oh, there's not going to be an enthrall or extra attack damage coming through on this one. But the Warriors, are they healthy enough? The axe is actually still kicking in the back. Isn't getting targeted down, but the Hunters are methodically going through the rest of them all, and I don't think we're going to have the health here. Immortal, minus 21, goes out in third, beats out Leroy by a split second, and this leaves us with the streaking Pivo at 2 health to take on the leader of Showtime for the final match of round 4.
GG's Immortal. Yeah, like Showtime had Voids online, so you know the 19 armor for Immortal, it means nothing to him. Picks up a butterfly.
Pivo has
Or-
a horn. Picked up a horn.
Pivos had been 2 HP for so long. He's like
Yep.
win streaking now.
Yeah, is
like-
heavily win streaking. That's like 6 in a
And
row.
Look at the Luna. The last time we saw it, it was like around 50 kills. Now it's like 80 kills, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's what, extra 360 damage? 32,
It's,
every 32 damage.
That's like 2 pikes, more than 2 so that's more than 2 divine rapiers.
357 total, and of course has this Io tethered to her there as well.
Io goes 3 stars, so it's like even more attack speed and damage reduction. Oh, Io gets popped.
That Io got completely owned. Some good barrels, hitting those barricades, you know. It's up to Luna, but I don't think Luna's got this. Definitely doesn't.
He gets melted by that void from Showtime.
GG.
GG's.
Popping that Io was a pretty big deal. No resurrect, no bonus. The faceless void and the voids themselves made themselves a winning comp. So there was a lot of heartless hunters in this round, quite a few, and it does look like a classic is best.
Heartless Hunt is one of those comps where you can have a lot of since they're like it's so flexible that you can have a lot of players contesting and all doing really well. And this time we see 2 players in top 4 with the Heartless, and then we had Pivo, who started with Heartless, but he never went with the Hunter route. So yeah, that's like he's pretty much Heartless Hunter, but he kind of like kind of curved out of Hunters and went to other stuff like Brutes.
Man, I think I really like brutes as a general option. You just don't see it a ton, which is a shame.
I like Brutes a lot too, but like I don't know how to play them, dude. I wish I was better at Brutes. Tagumatsu, by the way, was in a previous lobby we spectated. He's really good at Brutes. I sometimes watch his stream.
He's the brute master, didn't you know? I mean, that's what I've always been told. Group D is Battle for the lower end. He's at 26 rounds, so I'm going to head over to Group D. I don't know if you have a jump point for that. Penka, K, Vandersar, Zlash, Wytho, Ver, Witchboy, and Jamelbot here in Group E. So if you can join into that
I
game.
have Jamelbot as my friend. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, of course you do.
I'm actually watching oh, okay. I'm watching another lobby. I'm watching like Momo Ring and Ty Lee's game.
Oh, Ty Lee finally got into the spotlight, did they?
Yeah, I don't know if this is the same tournament. No sticks cam. Yeah, that dude. We had to turn it off because my Discord kept crashing for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Sticks
I don't
just
know why
didn't
it's-
secretly want to be on stream because he hasn't done that glorious hair of his. So. Yep, you don't get it. You just get the funny clown or the sad clown, whatever you want to call it. For stream here, Penka77, Vandersar Dota at round 27, just up to 10 units. But Penka sitting at 48 health with Brawnies at 138 kills in round 27. Has 2 Warlocks with the double dragon on top of that. Has a mechanism on the axe. 1-star axe in the front there. So Penka's been kicking ass and taking names. Vandersar Dota, the only one at 10. Zlash, actually at 8 units, going to be taking on Penka here. And looks like that's a warrior druid build themselves. We actually doom out a juggernaut, but there's 2 2-star juggernauts on board. The 1-star axe is not going to dunk a single person. So Brawnies versus Warriors, and the Warriors are stomping. The Dooms are just kind of too much for Penka. Yeah, he's absolutely going to drop. We lost Vandersar Dota, -10. That will be a 4th place for them. Finally, the last Juggernaut here will fall here for Penka, and Penka will take 19 for their troubles. 2-star Disruptor to go into that. Slash is actually not Warriors. Never mind. It's 4 Druid, 4 Brute. See? Brute can do work, man. 4 Brutes can totally work.
Indeed, no question it can. 3-star Lifestealer with Mask of Madness. How many kills are net 3, by the way? And Magnus, holy shit. 3-star, oh my god.
34 kills on Magnus with a pike.
And then the tree?
They're both there's double 3-star, so that means all the druids are 3-stars.
Yeah.
Dang,
That's
it's pretty good.
wow.
Pretty good. Yep.
I never go for so many 3-stars, but that's
Slash and Penka are fighting again because it's a Penka bot, but you can just kind of see the, I don't know, survivability, the livelihood of these guys.
Lifestealer's gonna do so much work against those bronies, dude. With the Mask of Madness as well.
There's a
It's not
ca-
gonna take any damage at all.
there is a cadence on the druid as well. Yeah. 3-star Bristle with 65 kills might be the hardest hitting Bristle I've ever seen. But yeah, it doesn't look like they can do much against the Lifestealer. Now this doesn't mean that Penka's out, because Penka is fighting K. I'm gonna head over to Penka and K's fight right here, but ooh, it's 3-star Bristle versus 2-star Necro. Penka wins. All right. So nobody goes out. In fact, barely any damage between the two of them. As I look at Penka, we saw the Brawnies. The Brawnies up to 154. This means K. Yeah, we're missing K's comp. And K is 6 magic with 2 Heartless randomly in there. Probably from, yeah, it's Necrophos Lich. And K is now actually, again, the only person at 10 units. Has a Tombstone with a Mango Tree, and they've just kind of built a SimCity around that. We have 2 Liches on board. One has a Refresher. Refresher Lich over Refresher 2-star Coddle. What do you think of that?
I like Refresher Lich.
Okay,
the
well-
slow is really good, and
Refresher 2-star Lich is even better than,
Coddle
yeah?
has, yeah, dude, there you go. That's an easy choice. And then Coddle has a long casting time, so you know, you would rather put like a BKB or like a mana item on him, in my opinion.
Well, K's taking on Slash, and Slash is melting. Holy. No Doom? Oh, they doomed the 2-star Lich at the last second. Oh, no.
Right before the ult too, right?
Right before the double ult, yeah.
Seconds before the ult.
Okay, that turned the whole fight on its head. It's not a kill, but it is 15 damage to K's face. Penka has to win against Slash to prevent damage here.
I don't know if anyone can kick down K. Like his board is like so many 3-stars. How do you beat that?
Penka's about to take about 10.
Sorry.
12. Slash might actually win.
Just that lifestealer with Mask of Madness. Like, the lifestealer is full HP basically at the end of the round.
22k damage Lifestealer.
I will fight till my
It's
last
insane.
breath.
The Lone Druid comes in second with that Cadence Blade. Put the Cadence Blade on Axe. You have 110 damage on Lone Druid and 55 on Axe. Why you do this? Alright, who you want to watch? Slash versus Penka or K versus Penka?
Matter Penka's gonna win either match. We'll watch the non-Penka match if there is.
They're both Penka match.
Alright, I'm calling it double elimination here. It's gonna be who scams second,
Who scams second? Alright.
who lives long enough. I think I don't know. Maybe the Brawnies with the sustain.
There, Tap G. You put up a great fight, my dude.
Fire will belong to me.
It's gonna be a Doom on top of a Necrophos. Oh, not a bad unit to get doomed, but the double disruptor trying to turn the tides. There goes K, loses to Penka, 3rd place. Slash now has to use this Lifestealer to avoid taking a hit from Penka. Can they even kill the Lifestealer?
looks like Slash is not gonna go out this round, but like that, a lifestealer could basically solo the 3 units. I've seen lifestealer 2 stars solo brawny boards. I mean, this is a 3-star lifestealer with a Mask of Madness. It's not
There we go.
stopping that guy.
Slash will keep
Full
streaking.
HP, by the way.
I mean, can't 30,000 damage lifestealer. Like if you didn't have the achievement, you do now.
Oh man.
Penka on the flip side gets the second 3-star of his ground, which is a Juggernaut. Has a butterfly on top of it. That 3-star bristleback with a blade mail is up to 74 kills. But what can you do against Slash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-stars.
Kills on Slash right now. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just curious.
I really want to know why this cadence is not on Axe. Nothing's on Axe. Axe,
I mean,
Axe doesn't do damage. this area.
I think the idea is that you want the cadence damage coming off from a safe backline, rather than a frontline unit that might go down.
But your Axe is never going to do anything by itself over there. It's just a body.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the body,
Just a
right?
body. Right? The Lifestealer finally came over here, and that's going to be not even a dunk because he's not attacking this stupid unit. This Axe literally just sat here and chunked down this Beastmaster all game. Look at that 2,000 damage Axe. Yeah. Doesn't seem to matter because I still don't think they can do anything against this Lifestealer.
No. Thank God, what a player. Luna.
Slash is just sitting here comfy on this 3-star Lifestealer at 32,000 damage. I really want this Axe to do something. I really do. But it feels so bad. Oh, we can't see. Can't see. Oh, yeah, can't see anything. All right, gets rid of the Axe, puts in Medusa, keeps the 4 brutes anyways. 3-star disruptor for Penka. We're starting to fight stars with stars.
Yeah, you're right, Luna. It's like that Lifestealer is basically soloing Penka in his old comp, his strategy. He finds a Vlad's, right? Or they already have Vlad's. Not sure.
All right, we still didn't put the Cadence Blade on Medusa.
Oh, he might have ran out of time.
I don't know.
Also, Brute Hat on Medusa is decent. I think I put the Brute Hat on my Lone Druid and then Cadence Medusa. Medusa
Slash?
does go down really fast. That's a
Slash
good
might be
point.
in trouble. No, never mind. That Lifestealer. I forgot that the Lifestealer existed.
Nothing's gonna do. I mean, maybe. Okay, so maybe. Maybe Slash finds a Doom and then gets a lucky Doom on Lifestealer.
Well, the poison from the Viper is trying to kick in. It's just not. That's game! Slash gets first! With a 5 streak at the end. Crazy. So Brutes, man. 5 3-star comp Brutes.
Yeah, you just make 3 T-stars, you know, and play some Druids, 5 T-stars.
Poor Jamelbot tried to go brawny. Didn't get very far with it.
Actually, can contested Penka. Ronnie, it's kind of tilting.
Jamel must have won against an
Penka.
open forter. Yeah. GG, well played. All right, Penka takes second. Slash will take first of this round. I am relatively certain we don't have any more rounds to check out. And we do not. Okay, so the cards are down. We had Leroy leading the pack, but Leroy didn't win, right? Who won our round? Trying to remember who won ours. Pretty sure Leroy went Assassins got knocked down though.
I think Leroy got 3rd, I want to say. Someone, it was Pivo who got 2nd. That's what I remember. For the lobby.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the word. Okay, scores are in. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your scoreboard for the end of today's cast. Showtime goes 4th to 1st to 2nd to 1st to steal the lead. 49 points accrued this week. Pivo up to 2nd at 46, tied with Immortal who had very similar rankings. Leroy's up there at number 4, Alone in the Dark, Goat, Hast, and Kenyaz. Kenyaz? Don't know. Those are going to be your top 8, because, again, for some reason, we're missing place number 5. It's weird. Shame will then be right on the outer edge with a bunch of names that we do see. Tylee came back. Tylee got first in 3rd round. Congratulations, Tylee. You're up to 14th or 15th. Pervac
I saw a
is
bit
there.
of his last game. He was playing Spirits, and I'm really proud, Tylee. He finally came on to the Spirit
Spirit
side.
Train. Yeah, the Spirit Train.
He's been kind of reluctant on it, but yeah, it's kind of I don't know. It depends on the lobby. If there's a lot of melee comms, then you get a lot really good triangles. But then if there's a lot of ranged comms, then they'd be cornered, and your triangles won't do anything to them.
Where did you end up, Lefania? Not in the top, unfortunately.
I've seen Lafania number 23. Her pseudonym is Luna
Oh,
on,
is it? Okay,
on Discord.
gotcha.
Units with blue
yeah.
lines. Hell yeah.
Rank
Tylee.
23, you're right. JSM had a really good start, but went 3 second, 4th, 7th, which kind of dropped him down. K did all right with 1 and then 8 and then 4-3, so kind of just climbed a little bit back up at the end there. And Xanum at 1-2-7-6. So good amount of points overall. Showtime leading at 49, but I mean between them and 25th, there's only 20 points difference. Like you can easily tank and have anyone change up next week. So pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. That does finish things up for us here. Sticks, thanks for popping in. Short notice,
Hey,
I
thanks for
know.
having me on.
Yeah, I know that you're going to go make yourself beautiful for your own cast, which is happening about, an hour and 15?
It's happening in 20 minutes, actually.
I was told you
Good
pushed
thing
back.
I don't have to have Cam on for our tournament.
I was
so
told
I don't
you
have to
pushed
do anything
back,
at all.
so. My bad. I didn't mean to keep you that long then, sir, but
it's all
we'll let
good.
you go. Tell people about what you're doing tonight, because you are part of our sponsorship package, so we can do that here.
So links back Ali Brawl. We have a weekly tournament. Anyone's free to enter. Doesn't depend on your rank or anything. 64-player tournament with a $50 prize pool. Top 4 at the end take the prize pool. Best of 1, top 4 advance elimination rounds.
There you go. And where can people find that tonight?
So tonight it's going to be on my channel, so twitch.tv/foreignsticks. And yeah, and by the way, I just want to shout out our guest caster for today. That's Random Ann, who's also a streamer, also really popular.
Yeah,
So I'm excited
I've sat in on
cast.
some of her streams. Yep. Good to see her throwing her voice behind the game. And
Luna's a fan.
Keck W, yeah. I'm sure there'll be lots of trolling going on in the chat. It's almost like a Pinty chat at this point. But, yep, again, thanks again, Foreign Sticks. You saved me from my inner thoughts and demons and all that today. Hopefully you have yourselves a great tournament. Thanks for popping by. We'll be throwing a host over, I'm sure, soon enough. But that is it for us this week. Week 1 finished. We have our points out. We will be back next Saturday, I believe, same time, same place, round 2 of solos. And if you're sticking around in our Discord, I believe we have another duos announcement either out or coming out. So if you're interested in the duos, or you know people that are, have them hit the Discord and be in the announcements channel for the information there. Thanks again. I've been Forgo Jester, and this has been UL Pro Season 7, Week 1. Have yourselves a wonderful 15 minutes before you go over and invade Sticks.